stack. Ooh, we get money, baby. Yeah. Trap rolling on all foes. Trap rolling on all foes. Yeah. This trap right here do not close. This trap right here never close. Yeah. Pack came in already gone. Pack came in already sold. Yeah. Trap rolling on all foes. Trap rolling on all foes. Yeah. I'm a dip with the hoes. I'm the one serving the hoes. Yeah. We hit all my clothes. I'm the one serving the O's. Yeah. The junkie keep swinging the dough. The junkie keep swinging the dough. Yeah. Just to my foes. Smoke that weed. Roll up that dose. Yeah. I'm the one with all the pounds. We won't let you come down. Yeah. I should've never put it like that. I should've never did the whole down. Yeah. I should've never gave it that D. I should've never took that P. Yeah. Now the bitch all on me, asking me for all the weed. Yeah. Hold up, bitch, fall back. Bitch, don't you ever call back. Yeah. Smashing past on these hoes. What the fuck you nigga call that? Yeah. I'm getting money by all means. Chasing it all years. Yeah. Play with my money, you a fool. They come at the thing. Yeah. You niggas say these hoes. You niggas breaking the code. Yeah. You niggas ain't 100. You lying. You shaving the loaf. Yeah. You done got crossed by a friend, but I here embracing the foes. Yeah. These niggas acting like hoes, but my trap rolling all foes. Yeah. Trap rolling on all foes. Trap rolling on all foes. Yeah. This trap right here do not close. This trap right here never close. Yeah. Pack came in already gone. Pack came in already sold. Yeah. Trap rolling on all foes. Trap rolling on all foes. Yeah. Trap rolling on all foes. Trap rolling on all foes. Yeah. This trap right here do not close. This trap right here never close. Yeah. Pack came in already gone. Pack came in already sold. Yeah. Trap rolling on all foes. Trap rolling on all foes. Yeah.
What's up? You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
I be triggered cause I'm not with you. I be triggered cause I'm missing you. You're my little daddy, I can't even get on you. Come and let me put this good rub on you. Call me like you miss me, you said when you make it. Come inside, I'll make you happy. I know where you from me, I need you. I want you. This pretty pussy on you like
Bet if I suck on that pussy, you gon' scream your name. Squeeze my head and rub my face in it. When you came, first time I fucked the shit, you never fuck no real nigga. I super soak her legs, shake, I had to dig in her. Used to be scared, she didn't know how to come take the pipe. Now she jump on that dick and ride that bitch like that. I ain't gon' cap, I be in my feelings fucking with you. Let's do some drugs, tell me how your day went, bro. See my little soldier in the road, that's no joke, nigga. I want to smoke, make them choke. Still got that pole with you. Flex on your edge. I know you stress that nigga miss you now. We always on go. Get these niggas salty now. Niggas get washed and get carried by 6. I got an army, nigga. I ain't worried about shit. Lay down the towel, cause you bout to wet the bed. I give a good pipe. Fuck her with her legs up.
I be triggered cause I'm not with you. I be triggered cause I'm missing you. You're my little daddy, I can't even get on you. Come and let me put this good rub on you. Call me like you miss me, you said when you make it. Inside I'll make you happy. I know where you from me, I need you. I want you. This pretty pussy on you like voodoo.
You my little baby, I ain't gon' even cap on you. You my little baby, I'ma drop a couple racks on you. Put that little pussy in my mouth and I'ma eat on it. Your best are red, damn it look like you done peed on it. She like to fuck me real slow, I put the ice on it. Buy up the whole store, don't worry about the price on it. You my little baby, I go to war for you. They know I'm crazy. I don't trust no nigga around here. Fuck all that friend song. This right here gon' be my baby. She eat the dick. I love it when she look me in my face. I love the poster on the ground cause all the ops want her. She still the scene every time. All that ass on her. When she off the pin like the fuck my trigger finger. Niggas get the duck. Damn, I love my trigger finger. Lay down the towel cause you bout to wet the bed up. I give a good pipe. Fuck her with her legs up.
I be triggered cause I'm with you. I be triggered cause I'm missing you. You my little daddy, I can't even care for you. Come and let me put this good word on you. Don't feel like you miss me, kiss it when you make it. Come inside, I'll make you happy. I know where you fuck me, I need you. I want you. This pretty pussy on you like what you do. Tell me what you want, got me here to stay. Tell me right now, invitation play. Let the niggas try you, know I keep the fucking pro. I'ma ride or die, I'ma dump it to the pro empty.
I need y'all to be tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning. We will be in your ear, keeping you awake, making sure you don't roll over that slow ass car in front of you, or you get to your destination safely. Okay? Make sure you tune in, leave them lot lizards alone, and listen to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning for 7 to 10 a.m. waking you up in the best way. All you got to do is download Hits 92.3 ATL's app in the iTunes store or the Android, Google Play, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Download it and listen. All of y'all CBD 492 Burger 495. Breaker 49. We've got a hot body on the radio right now, sounding real good, giving us orgasms. Let us go ahead and tune in right now to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Over and out.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Oh my, if sexy was a weapon, I would say you are the bomb, blowing me sky high. We would have a blast until your queendom come, gripping your thighs as we dance to procreation simulation, so sweet. We don't ask why. We are here together, banging bodies to the beat. Let me do you like I love you. Do you like I love you? 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 Oh yeah, the pressure of your flesh is like electrical surges. Nowhere on earth have I found someone to feed my urges. We can go there, baby girl, I'll take you with me if you follow my lead. So share your precious little body, that is all I need. Let me do you like I love you? 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 I can see it in your eyes, you want me now. If you want to live the dream, I'll show you how. I can see it in your eyes, you want me now. If you want to live the dream, I'll show you how. I can see it in your eyes, you want me now. If you want to live the dream, I'll show you how. I can see it in your eyes, you want me now. If you want to live the dream, I'll show you how. Do you like I love you? 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 Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah,
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you're thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
I swear to God, you ever have a friend that you're trying to tell them some shit? Like, look. I'm really smart. I read a whole lot. Like, I read a lot. Like, I read the randomness of shit. Like, I'm the kid that read the back of the cereal box for no reason. Like, I know that it got phytofluorescein in it. You know what I'm saying? whatever that P word is that's in all the cereal. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't eat dog food. That's what I call cereal. Cereal is human dog food. I swear to God it is. It really is. But the only cereal I eat at this point right now is just Cheerios because I don't eat cereal. It's dog food to me, right? I read everything. So here come Alex. Now, y'all know Alex is a mental patient, right? Because this is the only bitch we're not saying bitch no more. We're saying boo. We'll tell you about that in a second. But Alex is the only person I know who will eat a salad with no dressing.
It don't need dressing. That's my word, and I'm sticking to it. It don't need dressing.
Y'all see how I just paused, right? You see how I pause, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Ricky talking about. Did you already talk about Kanye? Don't. We not. You know how we don't talk about Bruno? We ain't talking about Kanye.
Why? What Kanye do?
Man, what Kanye ain't did? This dumb fuck up my bed. Okay, look. So back to the Caesar salad. You ain't gonna get me, Ricky. Not today, Ricky. Okay, so look. So she's sitting up here eating this Caesar salad, right?
Yes. And
then she trying to tell me that Caesar salads come from Italy. And then she hit me with it's Italian. Because Caesar, Caesar, Rome,
First
Caesar.
Of all, why is she trying to look like me right now? Don't do that. So my train of thought was good, right? Caesar salad, Caesar, Julius Caesar. Look it up. It makes logical sense.
Yeah, look it up.
I did. Look it up. And the first thing it said is it wasn't named after Julius Caesar, but an Italian man named Caesar. Now, because I'm an investigator, I had to go further, right?
And I'm steadily saying. I'm steadily saying.
But Sunshine, you say a lot of shit.
And I'm right.
You don't be wrong. You're right. But
I'm steadily saying Caesar salad is from Mexico.
It's the way she was saying it. She's like, sorry, I'm Mexican.
she's like, no, it's not. I'm like, she's like, it's from Italian. No, it's not from Italia. Says it's Caesar salad.
But look, it was an Italian man who was avoiding prohibition who just happened to open a restaurant after the Caesar salad was invented in Tijuana, Mexico.
And what did I say?
That both of us are right.
That Caesar salad is Mexican. So all y'all white people that's at the damn restaurant that get that half a lettuce and sprinkle the little Parmesan cheese on it and then slap that nasty ass. The only Caesar dressing that's good is the white creamy one with the dots in it. Shut up. She don't like white creamy shit. But the clear balsamic Caesar salad, the Caesar dressing that they be using at the expensive white places, it don't coat the lettuce good enough. I don't like that. I don't like that, right? Y'all paying for Mexican food.
Mexican food. Look,
Caesar salad is Mexican food, and y'all saying it wrong. It's Caesar salad.
Okay, so the story, and you want to know what? Here's the story of it. They ran short of ingredients. Because y'all know a Caesar salad is just cheese and lettuce.
It ain't shit.
But you
don't even get a tomato.
No, you don't get anything. It's lettuce and cheese. And at that, it's a dry cheese. But what's interesting, if y'all know me, my name is Alex and my mom's name is Rose. His daughter was named Rose and his brother is named Alex. And they're getting credit for actually inventing it. So this is a full circle story right here. Just off a whim. All because the store didn't have my Caesar salad, they made me eat a Santa Fe, which is really American.
So, yeah, and for those who don't know, Parmesan cheese is made out of wood.
Yeah, I'm agree with that. It's wood shavings, right?
It's wood shavings.
Wood shop. They go to the wood shops and sweep the stuff up. Then you just take it to the cafeteria and freeze dry it. And that's
y'all eat some of the weirdest shit without researching what y'all eating. Y'all just putting shit in y'all mouth. And I'm telling you right now, I don't just put things in my mouth. If I put something in my mouth, I'm going to love it. Okay? I'm telling you right now, it's going to be good in my mouth. I'm not putting just anything in there.
Next time I go to a Mexican restaurant, I'm going to order a Caesar salad.
A Caesar.
What do you think Olive Garden feels about that?
Well, Olive Garden don't sell Caesar salad.
Or Italian food.
Yeah. Olive Garden said, oh, that's what I could ask my brother for.
No, we're not doing Olive Garden.
Why not?
Sunshine. We is
If
grown.
my brother got me a gift, one of them gift cards to Olive Garden that lasts forever.
Oh, forever? They have that?
They got one of them gift cards that, like, it's one of those unlimited for a year or something like that, because it's just fucking pasta. Like,
okay, that makes sense economic wise.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a Libra gift. It's practical.
Yeah. And that's my problem.
Brother, we want some fancy ass shit. We want some outrageous shit she's not going to be able to use ever again.
I'm a practical person, man.
Or
if I'm asking for my for stuff for my... Why won't you download, bitch? Yeah, no, I know what Mama said. We want to show everybody, though. Why won't you... save this. I'm sorry, y'all. Alex was out with old people, and we got to show y'all the video because... Is it one video or two, Alex?
One. I just sent it twice.
Okay.
I found a gray baby hair Saturday when I was getting dressed.
Oh, wow.
Which seems like a conundrum or an oxymoron if you ask me. Baby hair shouldn't be gray. It's baby hair. But I decided then at that point I must hang out with old people.
I told you I need to go get waxed because I found one down there. I found two, and I'm like, I understand it's vintage, you know, but no, we're not gonna do.
So I can do a count because I want to know. And my cousin was like, "Don't do that." I'm like, "Yeah."
I'm like, "Is my coochie stressed out?" Good morning. What's up? I'm your girl Sunshine Reigns, aka Griselda Blanca, aka You Need a Motivator, aka the Party Starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am here to wake your ass up in a positive way and to entertain you and to teach you something. So therefore, you can call me Mrs. Frizzle Stern, and I'm also 2-Bar Baby. But you tune in every day because I am Alex's hood unicorn. Now, let me tell you who the hell Alex is. She is. Well, I'm not going to tell you she is.
Well, I'm Sunshine's funny bunny.
You better get that right.
Yes, ma'am, and I'm your Cash App babe.
You better tell them.
But above all, I'm God's baby mama.
Hey,
and child support is due. Sorry, God. We didn't talk this weekend.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
But
y'all better tell a friend that we ain't got no goddamn sense. We starting, look, this whole week, don't expect shit from me right.
Oh, it's birthday week.
It's birthday week.
She's about to not be an itty bitty bitch no more.
What did we say?
She's not gonna be an itty bitty boo no more.
See, I'm uploading it right now so we can explain. So look, Alex, here we go. There we go.
Good morning, Cece. I'm gonna say Rich Rising because Grand Rising reminds me of biscuits.
Hey, Cece, I met Mr. Gary and his son that you do his hair. I met him this weekend. I did his toes. So now the whole group get paid off this man. He hit up Queen to get his back rubbed.
Oh, yes.
He hit me up to get his feet done. He hit Cece up to get the hair done. And then he was like, you know anybody who cook? And I was like, you know what? Good girl gourmet. I got somebody who leave your balls in their mouth. I'm putting our whole group gonna be put on off this one man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, you got to put the whole group on. That's one thing about that I love about my group of people is we always gonna make sure everybody eat in the group. We network. It's a team, bruh. And as soon as that man said he needed some what's that thing called? Meal prep. I was like, you know, I don't know. I do know somebody. I was like, you know what? Wait a minute. I do know somebody's. And so, I'm about to hit him up with that. So that's what's up. That's what's up.
I won't eat gelatin.
No. I know why.
Fluff. I forgot we were talking about food.
Nope, don't eat Jello. Gelatin.
That's horse's feet, right?
Yeah, and it's pork. It's pork. Don't eat that. We don't eat that. So yeah. Shout out to that nice young man. Because of him, I'm going to get my nails done today. He gave me a nice tip.
Thank you.
With that being said, the Cash App is up here. If you feel as though you want to bless me for my birthday early, feel free.
Feel more than free.
Feel expensive. Not only that, another reason why the Cash App is up is because y'all have to teach us a lesson. Okay, y'all got to teach us a lesson. It's hard for us to learn.
Yes.
So we're gonna play a video and then we're gonna explain what we mean by that. Okay, here's the video.
Mama said don't call my bitches bitches. What do we call them? Hoes. I mean, ladies. We calling the bitches ladies. Don't call the hoes bitches. Call them ladies. I ain't no bitch. No, you not. You mama. And you cute as hell, mama. I like it. Look, ladies. Look, listen. They're not. They hoes. No.
So y'all know on this show we try not to call the bitches hoes. I mean, try not to call the hoes bitches.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So we figured we need a little bit of help making sure we don't call the bitches hoes no more.
Yeah.
So anytime we call a hoe a bitch, y'all got to cash app us $1 and remind us
that we're doing it wrong.
You doing it wrong.
Yes.
We got to call the bitches boobs.
It's positive reinforcement.
Positive reinforcement, not negative reinforcement.
So every time we'll change it from bitch to boobs.
Right.
So if you call in and we accidentally call you a bitch, you
got to send us $1. Until we learn our lesson.
And we both stubborn. Bitch.
Ching. It don't matter which way you send it to. Yeah. Whoever said it, you can send, just send us a cash app.
We'll work it out.
Oh, man. He said I'm sending lots of moral support. Nah, that ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna help.
Support don't work.
It don't work. That's like a spanking. I still don't learn my lesson.
Because we like it.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to hit me again. Oh, Lord.
That was fun, though. She did. She whispered in my ear. We were outside wilding. She whispers in my ear. She was like, you can't call, I'm just going to tell you, you can't call your friends bitches. And I'm an older woman. I was like, all right, bitch.
You can't call the old bitches, but the young bitches call them bitches too, because the bitch is a bitch and the bitch gonna do what a bitch gonna do.
Exactly.
That was my first fight. My first fight was over the word bitch.
Oh, okay.
Very first fight. And it was with a little boy. I was in junior high school.
Was you grown?
I was in junior high school in California.
Mm-hmm.
And it was it was, I was a late bloomer. You can tell because my titty's small.
It's not true.
And I didn't really start, my womanly until I was well into junior high, damn near high school. Like I was one of the last ones, you know what I'm saying? Like I was feeling kind of weird and I was stupid. I was stupid because I should have let it wait. Here I am wishing for this bitch. Send me $1. And so I was at school and didn't realize that, it was about to start or whatever, and I was going through the mental of it. You know what I'm saying? The PMS.
Yes.
The PMSs, right? So why they served us milk in California on hot days,
we drink milk every day out of a fucking fake titty. What are they called? Silicone.
It's the stupidest shit.
Insane.
So this little boy picked up my milk jug and threw it at another little kid, and I got super mad. And so he turned around and he was like, oh, and he called me a bitch.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, it's the first time I get to use it. Yeah.
You can practice it in the mirror for this one.
I was like, if I'm a bitch, your mama a bitch, and take a bitch to know a bitch. That's $5 I need y'all to send me right now. $5. And I mean from everybody. Like, it don't have to just be one person. Everybody can teach us a lesson. Okay. So, he dotted my nose so quick. Well, he really got me in the chin, but he was, aiming for the nose. Yeah, he foul right there.
Dang.
Man, I started windmilling.
Dang.
And security came and picked me up by my overalls and just had my little legs just swing. If y'all can picture, I'm only 5'2", but I was only about 4'11" then.
I was about to say.
Yeah, just swinging in the air. Swinging in the air. But that was the very first time I ever got to use that, and I haven't got to use it since then. But maybe I need to pull that. I need to pull that one back out.
That's my. This is a go-to. You know, for me. I tend to blank out when I argue, and that one comes out a lot, and it doesn't make any sense in the way that I say it.
It's gonna come all kind of ways. Yeah. You know what I mean. You just gonna get it. You just gonna get it any kind of way. So, yeah. That other than that word has never really triggered me, but I think it's because of how my mom, raised me. She raised me saying it so that, well, not me saying it, but hearing it. I get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that if somebody else said it to me, it wouldn't be so triggering. And yet another time when hormones were messing with me, I didn't know I was pregnant. And I was working at a hair salon, and I just knew something was wrong with my stomach. So I ran outside to go throw up. And I was at a barbershop, and right next to us was a hair salon. And this Jamaican lady came out yelling at me, and she was like, "Why you gotta throw up right there? You gotta throw up in front of the room. You could throw up in the trash and them." She was yelling at me. Yeah, she was yelling at me and stuff. And I was like, "Bitch, get out my face." And she was like, "Why you ain't throw up in the toilet, in the bathroom?" I was like, "Cause that's not my toilet."
Yeah, I don't want.
Like, do you know how close my face has to get to the toilet? And then when you're throwing up, stuff comes back.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm gonna throw up outside. I was like, "But you ain't even giving me a chance to finish. Like, I was gonna go back inside and rinse it off. I'm not an asshole."
Yeah.
But she was just bitching, bitch. I was like, "Ma'am, you lucky that one don't affect me like that, because I really would have turned around and threw up on you at this point. Like, I'm ignorant. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you, but my stomach still hurt, and I throw it right in front of your door."
A little splash on your feet.
Heck yeah! Like, don't play with me.
Yeah. That's how I met my kindergarten friend. We're still best friends to this day. I
really
turned around and threw up on her shoes.
Oh,
we were 4 years old. Our daughters play together now. I
don't even remember 4 years old. I've smoked all those memories away. Anything before preteens is probably gone.
Really?
Man, it's things I knew my husband in high school, and he swears up and down we went on like 2 dates.
It is not in your memory bank.
Not at all. I don't remember none of that shit.
Yeah.
He tell me stuff about it. I'd be like, "That was me," and I didn't, like, you know how you kind of believe a person, but you don't believe them?
Yeah.
Until I see somebody else who said, "Nah, I remember you at that party. I remember you came with him. Wait, it's more of y'all?"
Y'all getting together against me? Like, y'all plotting against me?
Yeah, like, wait a minute. I smoked that memory away. I'm sorry.
I'm like that too. Those earlier memories are concrete in my head, but anything from like 15 to like 25, I really don't know how or what I did. I had fun though. I know that much. And then I run into people who also have their version of events. I'd be like, "All right, let's run it."
And you don't realize how friendships really matter until you're in those type of situations. For somebody who moved around a lot, I don't have a lot of friends before 1998.
Yeah.
The reason why I don't have too many friends before 1998 is because 1998 is when I finally got to one place and stayed. So I've been in Georgia since 1998. Prior to that, I lived in Ohio, Texas, California, and Ohio and Texas in just one place. Like, I was in Houston and Cleveland. And then when we moved to California, first we moved to Oakland. I don't remember Oakland at all. I don't even claim it because I don't remember anything, but my mom tells me stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like she got 1 or 2 memories that she'll tell me. I don't remember Oakland. And then San Diego. And when I was in San Diego, I went to 4 different elementary schools.
Yeah, that's
like my
lot.
mom. Yeah, like I can name 2 of them.
No, I ran into a guy the other day who his son had on an Ashford Park shirt. Ashford Park was the elementary school I went to. Got to talking to him. Some of the same teachers were still there.
Really?
freaking plus.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have any recollections past a certain point. So, that's why you need friends, because they remind you of all the dumb stuff like you did growing up. They really are. Mm-hmm. They really are. I said to somebody that if I could talk to my ex, because we don't talk. Mm-hmm. Once we broke up, I burnt that bridge.
Set that thing on fire. That's what happened.
Blew that bridge. Clean out the water. But if I could go back and talk to my ex, some of the memories that we've had that I've lost and don't even remember, I'd probably be really surprised at some of the stuff that he remembers that we did that I have absolutely no recollection of.
Right. And then perspective too. Y'all could have been in the same situation and had
two different. Yeah. What? I remember that. That's what I saw. Yeah. So that's that. But hey, it is what it is.
It's still interesting. I keep a lot of things like relics. I'm that kind of person. I still have. You remember when we were like elementary? You would write notes and fold them up in those little. I have probably over 100 notes that is just passed back and forth from my friend group back then. You know what I mean? And I don't talk to them now.
But too much.
Yeah.
And that might be why I'm a minimalist and why I don't have attachment to things. Yeah. Because growing up and moving so much, you gonna lose something. I remember one time we moved and my mom's storage facility wasn't paid for, and everything in there was just gone. I don't have any pictures from as a baby. Like, it's very minimal pictures that I have, and the ones that I have I know are coming from my grandmother and my father. My mom doesn't have pictures of me as a kid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't even tell y'all what I look like between 14 and 18. Like, I don't have no prom pictures. Yeah. I can't tell you. I don't have no prom pictures. I don't have none of that. And then you have my husband who has stacks and stacks and stacks of pictures. I mean, you can see my husband from every single moment of his life. Sleep on the toilet with a helmet on, like all kind of shit. And I'm just like, oh, I was born.
I'm here. Well, you make your mark on the world in other ways.
Yeah.
Put that there.
Oh. My grandkids gonna have a whole lot of shit to watch one day.
That's what I be thinking.
Google me, bitch. Oh, damn. Send me $1.
Boo.
Google me, boo. Because I promise you gonna find a whole lot now. But I've definitely made up for it in my later years.
Yeah, absolutely. No, my mom was she moved around a lot herself, and I think wanted to avoid that with me. So I moved houses about 5 or 6 times. We never left the neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, I would move from street to street back to this other side of the street. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Until she eventually, when I turned 18, she moved out to Decula, and I moved into an apartment, which, I mean, at that point, it didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
Yeah, but it was down the street from where I grew up. So,
like, I don't know what it's, y'all call them feeder schools. Never in my life. Never in my life. No feeder schools. And something else that I've never been able to do is be a part of school activities. Because
you have to be there for a year.
Right. You have to be there the previous year to sign up for the next year. And no. I did run track in Ohio one year, but it was because I think I was, and again, it's cloudy, but I think I was in summer school or something, and they saw me running or playing and was like, oh, she's kind of fast. And then somehow I ended up in it. I got a letter. I got a junior varsity letter or a varsity, but I didn't get the jacket. So I just have this random letter from a school that I went to for 6 months.
Yeah, I got a letter too. No jacket. I definitely got a bunch of letters and pins and shit, but I never got the jacket. That's interesting. I used to be not jealous but envious of people who had family and would like run into cousins and shit. I never had that. My mama's family is in Ohio, my daddy's family wherever, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have that, and I would watch siblings or people run into their family. Oh yeah, I see my auntie, and I didn't.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that means either.
Until I got older,
I don't run into cousins.
We all ended up moving on the same street. Like we all still to right now. We all live on the same street, probably within 6 miles of each other. So we use the same grocery store. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's dope.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. So
I don't know. I've never lived in the same state as my family. I'm actually that person where it's been a couple of times where my brothers have come down to see me and surprise me, and I'll just open the door and all of a sudden I'm screaming and crying and all kind of stuff because I see family. It's actually one of the reasons why I hate this time of year. I am a bah. After October, the rest of the year is fucked for me. It's like I get it when you create a family and you have your new family, that's supposed to be your nucleus and that's supposed to be, who you're with for the holidays and stuff. It's a little different when your family doesn't live in state and then your spouse's family does, because we're celebrating every holiday with their family, and I love my spouse's family. They're awesome. But I don't know them stories.
Yeah, they're not your stories.
They're not talking to me about, you know what I'm saying? Remember, you know what I mean? Like, we're not reminiscing.
And at the end of the day, I'm interchangeable.
Yeah, and so, right. And so it's like, everybody's all like, oh, you don't like Thanksgiving? Well, no. Because I want my mama's macaroni and cheese.
Yep.
I want, nobody else makes giblet gravy. And everybody's like, what is a giblet? I don't know. My mom made it. Yeah. And it's good. And I haven't had none. And she don't understand how to freeze it and send it. So, you know what I'm saying? I really don't, nobody else understands what I mean when I be like, it was 2 of us and my mom would make a 25-pound turkey and we gonna eat this as turkey sandwiches, turkey soup, turkey dressing,
turkey and eggs,
turkey chili. Turkey macaroni and cheese, turkey spaghetti, turkey tuna. Like the way my mama would take that dry ass bird and make sure she got every piece out of it. Oh.
That was
To this day, I hate leftovers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Thanksgiving got a little weird to me that holiday season after my mama passed because it was always me and her, and then she wasn't there no more. And I was like, hold on,
what do we do? Yeah, like I haven't had a cake on Christmas in a long time.
And my mama was she would make a traditional, but she would always do like a lasagna or something that she wanted. It wasn't traditional food, and I really missed that. And I'll go to other people's houses for Thanksgiving, but it just don't hit.
It don't hit the same, right? And then people like, well, why are you so quiet or why are you so sad? Bitch, I'm trying not to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really, what's it called? I'm just here for the kids.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? And then afterwards, you want to sit over here for 5 hours because this your family. And I'm like, I should have drove. Like, it looked real messed up pulling up in 2 cars.
I mean,
at Christmas.
I've done it before. Never mind. Be quiet. But yeah. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you come home, you by yourself, and everybody like, well, why you come home? Hey.
Or you got a stepmama who tells you how she cut her finger open while she smashed the potatoes. What, bitch?
Oh, I'm not eating those.
Boo.
We're not eating those.
At all. That one, my daddy, you got to get rid of her. Like, if she can't cook.
I like that one.
Which one? What he said?
Brown said, well, I call him Brown. Brown said, I used to use fuck you and the bitch that had you.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Yes. Fuck you and that bitch. And guess what? Fuck the bitch that had her.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like 4 or 5.
It could be the lineage.
Fuck your ancestors. Maybe that's the shirt.
So
your lineage is trash.
Call the hoes
bitches. Yeah. Call the bitches hoes. There we go. That's on the back. Don't call the hoes bitches.
Call the bitches hoes. Yeah, there we go. Sell those at the strip club.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're going to get it started with our first commercial break of the day. When we get back, we've got Bruh, I Got Fired. We also have Boss Moves. Did I get any Boss Moves? I feel like I told y'all this week. Don't try
Boss
me.
Moves should be left over from last week. We should have some new ones.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I did do that right. Because I was like, I don't think we did those.
What's up, Red Warriors Love?
Hey.
I met someone from Memphis this week.
Oh.
Yeah, not North Atlanta, Arkansas.
So for Bro I Got Fired, we got Paid to Be Harassed. And we also got Camera Off. For Boss Moves, we have False Advertising and Black Babies.
Ooh.
And then, of course, we're going to pull some Axe the Hoods out of our ass. All right? So this is All Hustle, No Fear. I'm your girl, Sunshine. During this break, you can go ahead and hit up AHNF923ATL and make the Cash App sing, baby. All this week.
It's
just in case
week.
you're not on the show tomorrow or on Thursday. It's my birthday week.
Is.
I'm turning 40.
The last week.
It's the last
as
week.
an itty bitty bitch.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be a big bitty bitch.
We like big bitty bitches.
Big bitty bitches. You know what I'm saying? I smile and I ain't got no crow's feet. Y'all gotta love it.
I know, right?
Gotta love it. Love it. This is amazing. Y'all, this is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. We're gonna go ahead and play a little bit of Shout It Low
Junior.
Low Junior.
Got to put the Junior. Hey, y'all, it's 1017. If you know what 1017 is, tell me. I want y'all to let me know how well y'all know Atlanta. It's 1017.
What's that mean? What's up? This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
I'm from the west side, little nigga. Trill did it again. Bankhead to be exact. Yeah. West side, Bankhead, born home, gotta know the bricks with me. Young nigga run the city, and I got LO with me. Get the bag, fuck the bitch, and push your phone wheels all through the city. We done came a long way from them dirty dishes. LO showed the whole city how to get it. Everything y'all did, best believe we done been did. 10-toe, paint fold, Bankhead, name place the paint go. Born home, stand up for the king, shit, gon' throw your L's up. Built, not bought, G-Code, young low going, beast mode, still got a thing for free codes. Took his whole like repo, low ran the bass like Nino. West side Al Pacino, niggas really wanna be low, but they could never really see low.
Ain't I fresh as hell? Bet you put a head under this Gucci belt. I can show you something different, I can show you something real. She gon' know the difference, it won't be that hard to tell. I'm from the bridge, I was raised up in the trenches. I cover hard times with a hard life, I was raised up to get it. They know. Need to step aside to get with it. I'm still the king up in my city. Ain't no place out in these streets I can't go. They know.
Mundo osso angola wala contenta. Kizua kiwanda turoma ne ututenta. Mundo osso angola wala contenta.
Okay, I got it.
Mundo osso angola wala contenta.
Okay, I'm at these niggas' neck. Yeah, bitch, I done came up on the check. Feeling like an S up on my chest. It's the best of the best. Attitude on Kanye West. Give a fuck if a nigga feel pressed. I guess it just was time for it. I grinded for this shit, so I'ma die for it. My bitch mad, I ain't really got no time for it. I see some snakes in the grass with my lawnmower. And I know I got a couple bitches mad cause they never should've slept on it. Get it, bitch, the real, but I probably should've crept on it. Stay down with the plug till they try to step on it. Learning how to grow, finna run me up a check on it. Had to give my people what they asking for. It's time to hit the road, I'm trying to add it up. I'm way above average, I'm a 1-to-1. If you ask me, most of these niggas whack as fuck. So when you see me out, don't dab me up. I don't wanna talk, nigga, wrap it up. I need a little space, bitch, bag it up. And please don't ask me to pass the blunt, cause I don't really fuck with y'all and all that fake love. You would've thought that Drake invited me on tour. When I had it all, that's when I needed more. But I can't take it with me, so what I keep it for? And I'm feeling like I need to smoke a blunt right now. Feeling like I need to pour a cup right now. Feeling like I need a bad bitch with the ass like the sun, cause I really wanna fuck right now. Sorry that I'm blunt, but I don't give a fuck. I'm usually in the cut trying to roll it up. Represent the gang, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah. Go get a bag. Hey. Go get a bag. Hey. Yeah. Secure the bag. I need a little free for a hobby that's bad with a body that's willing and ready to ride me. I do not pop Xanax Somali, I'm cool on the party. I'd rather just stack up this money, cause I need my lifestyle sedated. I'm just gonna run up a bag, don't care if I ever get famous. I'm probably famous soon as I invest my money in all the right places. But why even bother? I might just get rich and go out like Hammer from living too lavish. Pop out like Kim K or Ray J on camera, or go on IG like Bow with a challenge. None of this matters, hold up, I'm rambling. Honestly, I'm just gonna take care of my family. I don't got time for the bullshit, I won't do much interviews. I don't like answering questions, and no, I don't freestyle, I write this shit. The game needed content, so I put some time in it, searching for growth and enlightenment. I've been with the shits, but I gotta move consciously. Fuck niggas watching, fuck niggas plotting, fuck niggas trying to get all of my pockets. Fuck niggas keep handing out their opinions before. Fuck nigga, all I got is problems. Look at me, mama, I'm popping. I did this for us, I miss my little sister and little brother. Pa just came home, even though he wasn't there for me. That's still my dog and I love him. Bag of the gas and I'm rolling it up. Illest nigga living and I'm dope as fuck. Represent the gang, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so
I pushed the wrong. Oh shit! I'm sorry, y'all. I was not supposed to push that button. It was the middle of the song.
Oh, it's all right. You know how that goes. It's a teaser. Y'all want to hear more? Y'all gotta go to All Hustle No Fear on YouTube.
I'm so sorry. CC said 10-17 Brick Squad.
CC wins whatever imaginary prize we have today.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, CC.
Meet me at the checkers, CC. Well, it's not even there no more, CC.
I rub on your feet, baby. What's up? Yeah. Hey, if you guys ever need manis and petties and don't want to sit in the shop, that's what I do. I like pack up. Yeah, I pack up all my stuff. I come to you. I massage on your feet and leave. Like, it's the best thing ever. Like, you don't have to clean up. You don't have to do anything. I just come over and do it. So, let me know. It's only been once or twice where I felt like I'm not going over there.
Yeah, I could see how it could get precarious.
Yeah. It's been a couple. Not couple. It's been like once or twice where I just kind of felt like, I don't know if I want to come over there. You seem kind of sketchy. Like, I think you're. Oh Lord, my mom is watching. Good morning, mother.
Hey, mother.
Hello. I bet you right about now, 40 years ago, my mom was having Braxton Hicks contractions.
Yeah, she was nesting right now.
She is nesting right now. You know what I'm saying? Walking around, my grandma talking about, man, you better sit down somewhere before you drop that damn load.
Was she out there? What did they used to do back in the day? Yeah, what did they used to eat?
Pickles and ice cream?
No, they have to get the babies the they tell you not to eat it now.
My mom wouldn't have did it. Whatever it was, that ain't my mama. I know it. I already know. Mom, on my birthday, I'm gonna tell them the story that my nana told me about what you did to the nurses in the hospital. I'm telling. One thing I do love about my birthday, like this is every single year. My nana calls me on the 23rd every year, not the 20th. Not the 21st. My nana calls me on the 23rd and swears up and down I was born on the 23rd. Hey. And I'm like, Nana, you were there. Not only was I born on the 20th, but it was a Wednesday. No, I looked it up. It was a Wednesday.
I was born on a Thursday.
I was born on a Wednesday. So, ma'am, no. And so because of that, I actually don't get mad or worried if my nana don't call me on the 20th. But if my nana don't call me by the 23rd, I'm calling her like, excuse me, did you miss my birthday, ma'am? And so it's gotten to the point now where my nana's birthday is the last day in June. So I don't call my nana on her birthday. I call her 3 days later. Right. And one day my grandpa was like, you missed your nana's birthday. I was like, oh, whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. Don't be in our business.
This is how we do.
My nana know what's up. I'm going to call her 3 days later. Like she done risen.
No, my dad's the same. His birthday is the 16th, like a week prior. And that's when he tells me happy birthday because he said that's when I was supposed to be born. Mind you, I was born 4 weeks early and had to stay in the NICU because I was too small. I was barely 5 pounds. So
really?
Yes, I was definitely not born late. This man, I wasn't supposed to be born till probably
Right, my birthday, yeah.
Oh, maybe I was supposed to be a Scorpio.
Nah, Pip. My mom talking about, no, please don't embarrass me.
We won't say it's you. We'll say allegedly.
Yeah, we'll say allegedly. Not only that, though, I love hearing the stories from my nana. Because, you know, my mom was born way back in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? So I love hearing my nana stories. Because my nana was like, well, your mom was a preemie. And she was so small that we didn't even have to have a bassinet or anything. We just put her in the drawer. I was like, what? My mom was a little drawer baby?
Drawer baby.
Little drawer baby. Kids ain't shit. Kids ain't shit. The moment they get old enough to start roasting you back, it's a wrap.
Man.
Hey,
Mom.
my
son. Shoot. He be roasting the hell out of my
Hey, Mom. Love you. Okay, so let's hit up Bro, I Got Fired. So this one right here, you know, not only do we talk about people who have gotten fired, but we also talk about people who need to be fired. Okay? The reason why I call this pay to be harassed is because we pay entirely way too much money to go to college. Our children have been conditioned to believe that you have to be at Ivy League schools to really get ahead. But a lot of times these Ivy League schools treat your kids like they not supposed to be on campus. This is about how this one young man has gotten harassed by the police on his campus at school, not once, not twice, but 3 different times. And they're harassing him saying he doesn't belong on campus.
Because he doesn't look the part?
Correct. So a video showing university campus police in Michigan harassing a black student is making its rounds on social media, with many users accusing officers of racial profiling. In the recorded encounter between the student and 2 Oakland University campus police officers who accused him of presenting false identification. Okay, please tell me who is going to sneak into school?
Redman and Method Man.
No, they got in on their own merits.
No, on their.
Who is sneaking into school? They might have cheated, but they got in.
Okay.
Like, who is sneaking into school with a backpack to go to class?
Yeah.
Imagine being racially profiled on your on the campus of your school for 3 days in a row. That's what happened to this young brother at Oakland University that's in Detroit, Auburn Hills, after being accosted by the police and being forced to show his ID, only to then be accused of it being a fake ID.
Oh, Lord.
First of all, why, of all things to fake, why would I fake an ID? In the video, one officer appears to grab the student as he adamantly repeats that he did nothing wrong. Why are you grabbing him? Let him go, a witness says multiple times. The campus police officer then claims that the student had been hitting him in the arm the entire time, per the video. The student continues to plead with the officer to let go of his grip. He's grabbing me, he's putting his hands on me, the student yells in the video, and I ain't do nothing to him. The campus police officers eventually allow the student to go into his backpack to get his ID. After the officers accuse the student of carrying a fake ID, they ask to see another form of identification. Open up your wallet, let me see all of them, the officer says in the video. In response, the student pulls out a number of cards and throws them on the ground. He was eventually able to walk away from the officers without facing charges or detainment, but social media users were critical of how the campus police handled the situation, which I absolutely agree with. Listen, let me tell you something. As a black person that's paying for school, if I get harassed by the police 3 different days in a row, I'm telling you right now, I want this whole semester to be paid for. Y'all gonna pay for this semester.
At least
this semester.
Yeah.
But I be damned if I paid to be here. I'm trying to get because you making me late to class. The moment I walk into class and the teacher be like, "Why are you late?" Go call the police.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all about my story about campus police. Okay, so I'm at Georgia State in 2001. If you know anything about Georgia State in 2001, that is when Techwood was still open, and it moves. That's when Techwood was still open, and Georgia State campus was Techwood. We weren't lucky enough to be like the students now, where they got their
Techwood is a projects. Techwood homes.
Techwood was projects, but now Georgia Tech owns that building.
Yeah.
Okay, that building was originally created for the 98 Olympics.
The
96 Olympics, and that's where all the Olympics people were housed. So anyways, I wasn't special enough to know people going to Georgia State that I wanted to stay with. Okay, remember when I said my mom moved around a lot? Okay, I didn't have friends that went to college with me, or that I was going to college with, that we were all going to bunk up and dorm together. So I got put in a dorm with 3 random bitches. Cash app. 3 random boos. Okay. One girl was a crazy stalker for her boyfriend. The other girl was so green that I want to say the first week of school, I accidentally walked into her room and saw her face down, ass up, and she didn't remember any of it. Like the next day I was like, oh, you brought somebody home. And she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I accidentally walked into your room and you were smashing someone. And she was like, I don't remember any of that.
She don't remember smashing?
She didn't remember. She don't even remember how she got home. And that was one of those situations when I realized, I was like, I will not get drunk at school like this, because that's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she was so green that her parents would drive up from wherever she was from to fill up her gas tank. That's how green she was. The last girl that lived with us was from Lawrenceville, and she was a white girl, and she lived in a community where they did not lock their doors. So with all of that being said, one day I was in my room sleep. It was one I was lucky enough to have had clothes on this time, but this man just walked in my room and was standing there watching me sleep. I was the only one in the house. And my flight or fight instincts kicked in. Luckily, my mom had told me a story about something that happened to her when she was in college. And so I already was mentally prepared to be like, you know what? If it goes down, we gonna fight.
Yeah.
Like you gonna earn this, cooch.
Yeah.
You gonna earn it. You gonna earn it, because it's gonna be a real fight. And I think Buddy saw that in me, so he just left.
Yeah.
I called the police, the campus police. I'm tripping. Like I'm, after.
Yeah, physically, I don't even know the word. Upset.
So I'm sitting in the corner when the police come in. It took them so long to get here, and they walk in eating donuts and drinking coffee. And the first thing the lady cop says to me is, so how's your day going today? I lost it. I lost it. They was like, you need to calm down. I was like, y'all need to get out.
Yeah.
So it turns out that the campus actually had a guy on campus. We called him Bolo. Be on the lookout. But he was going into girls' dorms, and luckily he left out of mine. But there were a couple of other girls that year that weren't as lucky as me. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Turns out the girl from Lawrenceville didn't lock the door when she left. Because you know me, I'm an investigator. I hit up everybody. What time did you leave, and did you lock the door?
Yeah.
So she let me know that she left. She was the last one to leave. And when she left, she was about to miss the bus because we were at Techwood. Remember what I said? So she was trying to get the bus to go all the way back to Georgia State. She was about to miss the bus, so she didn't lock the door. I said, so you didn't have enough time to turn around to just lock the lock? And she was like, nah. Y'all know how activated my petty got? Y'all know how activated my petty got? My petty got so freaking activated that the first thing I noticed was that you stupid because you leave your toothbrush out.
I already know.
You real stupid because you leave your shampoo out. And there's such thing called Nair. Now, what really pissed me off was when I came home after snapping on everybody, like I was pissed. So when I came home, the 3 roommates had a house meeting about me.
Ooh.
Oh, y'all gonna have a meeting about me. Cause I'm mad that I almost got taken. Okay, bet. I had homeboys on a different floor that never had food. I waited till that big bitch bought all her goddamn groceries, and I waited till she went to school one day, and I called the boys over and said, the door is unlocked. They stole the ice cube trays. They stole everything out of that refrigerator. I'm talking about there was nothing left. I had moved all my food into my room. And when everybody came home, they was like, oh my God, what happened? What happened? And I'm walking around eating Cheetos. Talking about, I don't know, because you told me the only door that I needed to worry about and lock was my door.
Yeah, basically.
So now my door stays locked. I got a refrigerator in my room. Y'all figure this the fuck out.
Yep. I did what you did, bitch. I did exactly what you did.
You know what I'm saying? And one day she was brushing her teeth and I just walked past cracking the hell up. I'm like, oh, you still use that toothbrush?
Yeah. Oh.
Shouldn't leave your shit out. You never know when somebody might break in. After that, she got kind of upset and moved out, and then I was able to move out because what you weren't gonna do was force me out.
Yeah.
Before you, and I moved back home. I had a hard time sleeping for a while after that because I was afraid that somebody was gonna come in my room. I really did have PTSD from that for a slight minute.
And you know, back then they didn't treat that kind of stuff the way they do now.
Right?
So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I really felt like, you know, I had paid to be on this campus, and the police didn't care.
Yeah, part of your tuition includes your safety. You know what I mean?
At all.
Safety services.
That messed up my college experience in a way that I don't think I'll ever get that. But I wouldn't want my kid to live on campus. If my kids stayed in state, I'm gonna get them their own place. You ain't gotta stay on campus. Like the hell with that, man.
ATL King said, of course they can't have a meeting about you if you're there. LOL. They shouldn't have had a meeting at all.
I'm the victim.
And whatever, fuck that. You should be able to talk whatever y'all gotta say in front of me. Because what is it? What? Have this meeting. All of us.
Because I'm going to tell you, you stalk your boyfriend and he don't like you. You don't know how not to have sex with somebody that you don't know. And you can kiss my entire ass. That's why y'all didn't want to have a meeting with me here.
The truth would have rang.
Because the truth would have came through. You know what I'm saying? We got stalker bitch, stupid bitch, and big bitch, and no, the way I cleaned the inside of that toilet and I'm not talking about just the lid. I'm talking about, you know, underneath where the water come down,
where the bacteria gathers.
Yuck mouth. Don't play with me.
Statute of limitations up.
Fuck statute. Find me, because to this day, if I see her walking down the street, I think my car would catch the curb.
I feel you. I had a girl who choked me out when I was 4 or 5, and I ran into her as a grown ass woman, and I was like, you, and we had a whole conversation about it.
It's on site. It's on site. It's definitely on site. Y'all gotta understand something. I don't get mad at people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a hateful person like that. But it's definitely one or two people in my life. Y'all know the story I told you about the girl who I got arrested for because she stole the money from the job. To this day, if I ever see that heifer in real life, my car will jump the curb and I'm going to whoop her ass for everything I had to pay that lawyer.
There we go.
Everything what I had to pay the lawyer, the 3 days I had to stay in jail, and for me having to watch somebody else boo-boo in front of me. I promise you gonna get every single swat from that.
Hey, Professor JBA. Nah, I feel you.
I can't. Just every part of me.
I don't let shit go either. Like, the shit I hold on to is for purpose.
It's for purpose.
Yeah. I don't think I have any more what are they, vendettas? I don't think I have.
I don't have no moral enemies. Those two though. Those two. Yeah, and that radio host who talked bad about Aaliyah when she died.
Oh shit.
Him, he can get it too. I don't even know his name or what he looked like, but I just remember listening to the radio and about to be mad as hell. Aaliyah had just died, and he thought it was a funny joke, but it wasn't. He was like, what was the last thing Aaliyah heard before she died? He was like, I was like, oh.
Man, what made him tell that joke?
It wasn't funny, and I don't even think he was on the radio no more after that. But if I ever find out who he was, and yeah, my car would jump the curb for him too. Okay, so we got one more bra got fired, but sometimes you get fired and you win, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Snotty XO, how you doing? Okay, so a company fired an employee for refusing to leave his webcam on all day. Now it owes him more than $70,000. Okay, here we go. A Florida-based company named Shatu was fined at least $70,000 by a Dutch court for firing an employee who did not want to keep their webcam on all day. According to a late September ruling, an employee who was working remotely for the software company stationed in the Netherlands had been called into a meeting in late August. He was told he needed to screen share and have his webcam on all day. First of all, why?
Yeah.
Because I'm not at work all day. I could understand if you told me that I need to have my webcam on during business hours. I might be okay with that, but I'm going to do just like I did with my kids. Y'all need to face the wall.
Yep.
And only the wall. I would not let my kids Zoom be facing the house. They only could face the wall.
Same.
Okay. That was my biggest concern. Like, I'll walk around and come see what the teacher talking about, but do not face my house. I did not like that. The Dutch court, the worker replied to the company that he felt it was a violation of privacy, and he was fired 3 days later. A couple of weeks later, he filed a lawsuit against the company, which he won. A Dutch court cited Article 8 European Convention on Human Rights, which guarantees the right to privacy in your home and in your correspondence. The court ordered Shatu to pay several fees, including unpaid salary, unused vacation days, and the outlet circulated the total would come to at least 75,000 euros or about 73,000 US dollars plus court fees. The whole incident appears to have affected Shatu's presence in the Netherlands. And anybody that's in America listening to this, if that's their policy, y'all need to stand up and sue their ass too.
Yeah.
Shatu is a software company that says on its website it has clients all over the world, and it plans to double its current workforce, according to the late September article. I need some money. I think I might do like Charleston does. What's that man's name? Charleston. Charleston White.
Yeah.
I might do like he does. He said he go work at a company, find out all of the
Oh, that was him who said that? Oh.
He find out all the violations. And then he go tell he go tell OSHA.
Yeah.
And then he wait for them to, and now that I'm listening to it, that sound like some shit he would do. Like, that sound like his personality. But he wait till they fire him for retaliation. Like, he'll walk around and say, yeah, I'm the one who told OSHA. I'm the one who told. And he'll wait for them to fire him for retaliation, and then he'll go sue him.
Yeah, if what he says is true, he does this often.
Yeah. He be like, no, I don't work. But when I do need some money, I'll go work a warehouse job. Pay attention to all the violations. Go tell OSHA.
Yeah.
And then wait for them to retaliate. And then when they retaliate, I go sue.
I didn't realize that was the same person. Like, now, I'm seeing him a lot more. I did not realize that was the same person. But that man a mess. Yeah.
I mean, it's a smart lick.
It is. It definitely is.
Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Especially depending on the corporation you work at. Oh, yeah. They definitely going to fire you for retaliation. I mean, retaliation firing.
Every corporate job, it's definitely. I mean, if you take a leave of absence, more than likely you going to get. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
OSHA, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Retaliate.
And then that's something else too, y'all. We talk about this a lot. Y'all need to know the laws where you live and where you work at. People will get away with what you allow them to do. But if you stand up for yourself or for others, know the laws as you're doing it. I worked in the airport. When I worked in the airport, I worked for a business where we did manicures and pedicures. Do you know Atlanta is the biggest international airport in the world? People are coming from everywhere. And so I was in there. Not only was I working in the international airport, but I was pregnant. So it was a couple of times where the job would run out of gloves. And I would be like, it's time for me to go home. And so one time they hit me with you need to bring your own gloves. I said, well, then you need to raise my pay.
Yeah.
Because the whole reason why I work here is because I don't have to buy any PPE, protect. I don't have to do any of that. Yeah. And you supply all the stuff. I just come here and work. But if I got to supply my own materials and my own stuff, now I'm an independent contractor and I can charge these people what I want.
Yep.
And they didn't like that. But I know the law. I started bringing in my own nail polish and everything like that. I get to change how much. I need 35, 75% now.
Yeah.
Then I was like, I'm going home because you don't have any gloves. And this one manager tried to tell me, well, you can't go home. You still have to do the service. I said, so you telling me you gonna tell me I have to touch people's feet? I have to touch people's feet and hands with no gloves or protection. She was like, yes. I said, okay, let's call OSHA. I want you to explain to OSHA how you are forcing me to touch people who sneeze, cough, spit, scratch, everything else on their hands, and I don't have any protection. I want you to tell OSHA that people who have feet fungus, warts,
toe jams,
like all kind of stuff on their feet, and you telling me I have to not only do I not wear gloves, but you don't even force these people to wash their feet before we give them a foot massage.
True.
You can just come in and get a foot massage and not wash your feet at all. I had a dude whose nails were so long. I was like, don't you want to get a pedicure and get your toenails clipped? He was like, nah, I just want the massage. I put on 3 gloves because I was so afraid that his toenails were going to cut through the glove and scratch me.
Damn.
I was pissed. I was pissed having to do that. And I told the lady, I was like, I'm clocking out and going home. Y'all don't have no gloves. I cannot tell you how many times I left because they didn't have no gloves.
Yeah, I mean, they got to provide. What they do as an employer.
You got to protect me. And if you don't believe so, it's a whole list of shit back here. And the OSHA,
you have to have it posted.
And the OSHA phone number.
Yep. It's big sister OSHA.
Let's call the way I used to hit that. Well, let's call OSHA. OSHA. And looking at the other employees, like y'all stupid as hell not to know who OSHA is.
Exactly.
These is your rights. You have the right, just like you got the right to remain silent. Right. You have a right to a safe work environment.
And you do.
Period. And you're not gonna put me in a position where I feel as though I'm not safe.
I feel you. I feel you all the way around.
You know what I'm saying? And I want you to please force me to do this. I swear to God, if you try to fire me over this, I swear to God, the way I'm going to Charleston White y'all ass.
No, don't Charleston White them.
We got to go to a break. It's time for our next break of the day. Before we move on, I know y'all want me to talk about Kanye.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, Kanye just got on somebody else's platform and told the world that George Floyd didn't die by the hands of the police. He died by a fentanyl death.
Oh, Lord.
So when we get back...
Oh, God.
When we get back, we're going to lightly talk on that, and then we're going to move into boss moves, all right? Let's see. I feel like some female energy. So we're going to hit y'all with a little bit of female energy. And this is Shy Kiera with Toxic. And you know why I said that? Because I'm talking about Kanye.
Maybe I should pop up this time. What's your deal? Why you ain't been in my line? I assume you found on some you think is fine. She can't be much better than me, nigga. I am fine. Who in the hell do you think you're fooling, yo? It's gotta be the $1 million question. Thought I learned my lesson till you reached out to me with that cap confession. Tell me why you and I gotta be so toxic. That's what I wanna know. Tell me why you and I gotta be so heartless. You don't wanna grow. Tell me why you and I gotta act so evil. Tell me why we both act like this. It's so easy to let go, knowing we can leave each other alone. Day one, we had this high. You like no other feeling me overdrive. Got me caught up in lies. 1 in a million. Nothing's the same. I'm going insane. You started to change. Why would you change? Everything you bring up to me, it turned into pain. I forgave you, you ain't need it. Your words misleading. Even with all the red flags that I've seen before this, I didn't want to believe it. I know it's better out there, but I ain't going nowhere. Who else gon' understand me? Stay up joking with me, be my back while he's pulling my hair. Oh, said I never would've thought we would've ended. I never would've thought I'd lose my best friend. I don't think that I can get used to this. One day we'll be over, then we're back in love again. Tell me why you and I gotta be so toxic. That's what I wanna know. Tell me why you and I gotta be so heartless. Almost like we don't wanna grow. Tell me why you and I gotta act so evil. So evil. Tell me why we both act like it's so easy to let go, knowing we can leave each other alone.
Can I get a female energy?
Niggas got me tired of all the fuckery. Give me my check, cut that shit. Feel like a locksmith, how I pop shit. You ain't got shit. I'm a boss bitch, I can talk shit. That's the life shit, can't fuck the life shit. Caution, move with caution. I'm in my lane, I'm in the bag. My money need it, all I want my cash. My money stuff, all I feel my loop bag. Give me my money, I need it, all I want my cash. My money, all in the bag. Give me my money, I need it, all I want my cash. My money stuff, all I feel my loop bag. I need it, all I want my cash. My money, bag full of man, I don't get it, man. I'm just saying, I can do it, man. Got a game plan, I'll do it, man. That's a sis to my main bitch. Alley-oop shit, yeah, you really want to expect me to switch it up. Yeah, I'm good for that. Try and keep a few all of that. I want all the racks, all the racks. You ain't talking money, I ain't talking to you. Can't fuck with you, I just stuck one busy. I am on money like how I pop shit. I'm a boss, bitch. That's that life shit. Give me my money, I need it, all I want my cash. Give me my money, stuff it, all I feel my loop bag. Give me my money, I need it, all I want my cash. Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money. Want my cash. Give me my money. Give me my money. Want my cash. Give me my money. In my bag. Give me my money. Want my cash. Give me my money.
Smoke a fire bag, yeah, the grass shade. The booth is hot, the booth is hot. Slizzy Jeff, taking over. Let's go. Like it's 1999, cash money in the city. I'ma make you new audience, but I'm asking shit. I'm a guy who's better magic, I'm from out of Sony magic. You just got it, but I had it simply because I can't remember. So when you look, you like that. Only gotta go back, you know, level up, like get eaten up by savages, don't even understand why we gotta do that. Help each other elevate, focus on the back. I just wanna see you at your grave, never give a minute to the face. Snap it to the deal to my stage. Overcame my fears by faith. Dedication, elevation, mental page. It's the reason why my life is so amazing. That's the reason why my life is so amazing. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. You need a high when I got it, taking a spin on the block with a clip to the right best friend. Need a health conscious king at the bill. Separate energy exchange with the years. I just wanna chill on a Sunday with my folks, stay close to some notes, nothing dope. We can punch, so we toast like a ghost, like we flow. We mastermind with excellence, expansion in my work. And when you feel low, so you can go home. Let it close your eyes, take it deep and let it go. Let it go. So you want to use your job to invest in your day. Focus on your heart, fix and build a good deal. When you get paid again, like that TNN. So learn to stop the wrong trade with all of your friends. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. I was looking at the tricky Kiara on the weed bag. Thinking I could kick it with the keys one of these days. You trying to put me, that's a 50% prepay. CEO, you know that I got herbs in the pre-place. He do whatever Queen say. I don't ever question what the keys say. Yes, you need permission for the freeze. Out here on a mission, can you please, baby? Dedicated to ascension from the slaps on the replay. Hard to see you here on the streets. These days, take it to the work, help it grow, get my feet wet. Make them more rewarding when your dreams start to manifest. Yes, I never scared, but I'm learning how to live. I never drink for the money talking business. I'm really getting on my business. And I'm not tripping on the rich. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. All I see is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags.
And we're back. Mm-hmm. That was Money Bags by Lizzie Jeff. Hey, Lizzie. If you've never seen that music video, it's dope. It is. Okay. Dope. Who can twerk with a baby? Lizzie can.
Essentially.
You know what I'm saying? And it was classy.
Yeah. Like, it took us like 6 weeks to realize there was a baby
in the video. All we saw was ass. Yeah, like, wait a minute.
And beautiful.
And I know exactly how that went. I bet you I know exactly how that went. She was like, man, I ain't got no babysitter. Yeah. Lizzie was like, man, bring her.
Like, she cool. Whatever.
It's a girl anyway. Bring her.
Put a little CBD in her mouth. Okay. Lizzie from the West Coast, so she talked like DJ Quick. Yeah. motherhood. It was womanhood.
It was. So it was really beautiful. It was really beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I know what y'all wonder. How do I feel about Kanye? So Kanye is going to continue to do what he does as long as the Shade Room, Gossip, any other platform allows him to be on a platform. You guys are fueling Kanye at this point. People do not talk unless they are listened to. And if you continue to allow Kanye to just say anything and not have any repercussions, then it's, you know, it's an issue. Y'all continue to give Candace Owens a platform.
She makes my heart hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the best ways to get rid of an ignorant person is to pretend as if they do not exist. If y'all stop giving Kanye clout, if y'all stop giving him a platform to speak on, if y'all stop reposting the ignorant stuff he says, if y'all stop commenting underneath the Shade Room's posts when they post Kanye, they'll stop posting him because it's not giving them numbers. But as long as y'all continue to feed the fire that is Kanye West, he will continue to do this ignorant ass shit. Period and point blank. That's all it is to it. That is my answer on Kanye. That is exactly how I feel on Kanye. Every single show in the last week has said something about Kanye on their show. We give him fire. We fuel his narcissism. We fuel his psychosis.
We do.
And if we continue to fuel ignorance, he is going to continue to spew ignorance. I am so glad that the family of George Floyd is looking into suing him for defamation of character. Because as their lawyer said, we worked extremely hard to get a civil and a criminal conviction for this family. And saying what you are saying is undermining a civil and a criminal conviction.
And with what happened with Alex Jones recently, Kanye could have to pay some money.
Who's Alex Jones?
Alex Jones is the conspiracy theorist who said.
Oh yeah, he had to pay $1 billion for what? Does he have that? Is he rich? Like, does he have that kind of money, or did they just trying to?
So I think it's just astronomical, so that people understand you can't
do this. Okay, yeah. Well, if they said that President Kanye got it, and I hope they get it from him. But yeah, y'all, we have to be mindful. Like they say, if two idiots are arguing from a distance, well, no, I'm sorry. Let me say it right. If an idiot and a genius are arguing from a distance, you can't tell who is who.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what I'm saying, if you listen to an idiot for long enough, you can't tell who the idiot is. Is it the person talking or the person receiving? Because I'm telling you right now, you keep telling me dumb shit.
Have money.
You keep telling me dumb shit, and I'm not going to continue to listen. I don't listen to the foolish people, but y'all continue to absorb what Kanye is saying. And because of that, we are running down the rabbit hole of becoming to be the idiots as well.
I think we in that rabbit hole.
And what's crazy is the people who are closest to him keep saying, y'all, no, Kanye is really actually smarter than this. So then that means that he's doing this just because he thinks y'all are stupid.
Yeah, absolutely. His genius is not based on his levels. It's based on your low levels. That's the way I think that he thinks about it. And you know,
and that's even worse because I'm not going to allow somebody to win off of making me look dumb.
Yeah.
And that's all he's doing to y'all is he's making y'all look dumb as hell. And then the first thing you going to do is soon as he drop a shirt that looks like it's from fucking the apocalypse. Why do all his clothes look like Mad Max Apocalypse?
He's making a point. He's making a point.
And y'all are accepting it.
Absolutely. What he said about George Floyd was ridiculous, but I still deep down in my heart believe Alex and Kanye sitting in a tree. I love him. Like, I love what he does. He might be.
I wish he was broke so y'all would hate him.
I just
because if he didn't have money, I swear to God, y'all would not
love or respect Kanye the way that y'all do, but because he's amassed a fortune from nothing, y'all respect him. And everybody keeps asking the same question, like, when did it go wrong, and who's in Kanye's corner? We all know the answer to that. It went wrong when his mother passed away. And who's in Kanye's corner? No one.
No, Kanye wouldn't let you in his corner.
Right. Kanye's not allowing anybody in his corner.
I do believe he's genius level. I don't know if he's, I see him playing
Geniuses
a huge
can
game.
be stupid.
Oh,
too.
absolutely. That's why I think his thought process is amazing. I think a lot of his tactics are weird, but I still see his big picture. I feel like he's trying to prove the point that all of this shit is bullshit. Whatever I say is what's going to go, and I can do it, and this is what's going to happen. And it's like he's constantly proving his point, and he's almost putting himself out there to be, you know what I'm saying? He makes himself look like an idiot to prove a point, and I see the point that he's proven, but he has y'all going in the Gap, picking up clothes off the fucking floor and paying for them.
No, he has them.
Yeah, well, y'all, like, not us. Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
I absolutely refuse.
I mean, come on now. That's crazy, but he's proving a point. He went to Walmart to research his shit and then went and sold it for however much he sells it for. It's a point being proven. So I'm with it. I'm with it. Just the George stuff was weird, Kanye. That just was stupid. And that white people matter shit was weird too. But otherwise, I'm with it.
And moving right along. All right, so for boss moves, we have false advertising and black babies. Which one y'all want to do first? Because they both on two completely different sides of the spectrum.
Let's go with these black babies first.
All right, bet. This is a good story, not a bad one. It's a boss moves. All right. Meet a.
Do we need a pseudonym?
AIKO.
Aiko. AIK. It sounds Japanese. Aiko.
Meet Aiko Kels, the woman who launched the first Black-owned, all-female staffed adoption agency.
Is that legal?
Why not?
Can you hire based off of color and sex?
And let's see. It all started when an argument in her middle school, a classmate told Kelly Jamison that she was adopted. It was supposed to be an innocent jab between 12-year-olds and any other circumstances, but Jamison, it went far beyond that. I remember going home that day and telling my parents about the incident, and they just stopped in their tracks. She said, and now in her nearly 30s and under professional pseudonym, AKO Kells goes by. Her parents told her the truth. She was adopted as a newborn, and her parents voluntarily turned her in a closed adoption, meaning that their identity was sealed. The news prompted the then preteen into a tailspin, prompting her parents to discover the truth about her biological mother and father. However, due to the nature of adoption, she will have to wait until she is 21 to have access to her files. Then, after about 10 years, she finally started looking for her birth parents. She said, I was determined to learn more about who and where I came from, Kels told Essence. So I finally got my records and found that there weren't too many details of my biological father, but enough about my mother to put the pieces together. She shared, pointing out that although the record was reversed to him, very few information had been amended. Unfortunately, Kels notes that this has been typical of closed adoption, especially in the 90s when analog systems were primarily used in agencies. Intrepid, Kels enlisted the help of a private investigator, but due to empty adoption records, the specialist had little or no clue. That's when Kels took matters into her own hands. She said, I was able to find my birth mother's last name and went to Google to see if there were other people in my area who could relate to that. She said, the North Carolina native. She said that since she lived in a small town, she was able to use Facebook to quickly track down her birth mother and siblings. Her super sleuthing not only inspired her to find the rest of her bio family, but also a new professional passion. At the time, Ayo Kels had built a successful public relations practice working with entertainment and small business clients. However, she decided to expand her entrepreneur footprint and create her own adoption agency. Something was just calling me to do this, and I finally answered in 2021. She said she already secured more than $2 million in funding and planned to open a fully Black woman staffing agency in nearly 2023. This was intentional, as Kels said she wanted to focus on placing at-risk people of color, children in loving homes. All of my agents are fully certified to work with potential adoptive parents and are trained to be compassionate as these children require special care because of their background. Recognizing the importance in cultural competence. I am a product of incredibly successful adoption. My parents are everything to me, and I want to help others find the same thing. You guys, I really like this because one, we do need to have an agency that is working towards placing Black children in homes. But I really wanted to pose this question to you. How do you feel about white people adopting Black children?
Okay. So
I love you. Don't even worry about it. We're the same person. That's why you here. So no, for real, you guys, how do you feel about this? Is this a situation of you just want kids to be in a home? That you want kids to be in a home, in a loving home. You want kids to be around anybody that loves them and wants to be with them. Or do you feel as though Black children should be adopted by Black families? Or, if you saw a white person, if you saw a Black person adopt a white child, would you feel just as okay as you feel when Madonna and Angelina Jolie go and adopt they little Black kids? Let's not stop with her. Who else did it? Charlize Theron.
I was about to say Scarlett, but yeah, Charlize. And Charlize Theron is weird, right?
Because she lets her Black boy dress up like a Black girl or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the other one, Pretty Woman. No, not Pretty Woman. Miss Congeniality. She got Black kids. Sandra Bullock. She got Black kids too. So how do you use? No, I've never watched Atlanta. Atlanta is one of those shows that you got to watch each episode. So I've never watched Atlanta. Y'all let me know if it's a show I need to watch. But how do y'all feel about that? Do you think it's okay for Black people to be adopted by other races?
Right. I posed this question on my Instagram last week. In the reverse way, I said I never see Black families go out and pick out a white kid. I never see that. We don't have that urge to go save a white kid. I've never seen it. I mean, I'm sure it's been done at some point, but when I see white families with Black kids, I'm gonna be very honest. It don't sit right with me. It doesn't. And I know at the end of the day, most of the children just want a loving family. When I come across people who were raised, I've come across several people who were raised with someone outside of their culture. So there's this missing piece to them. There's this something that I just feel like they don't get. And it's because they weren't raised, you know what I'm saying, in their culture. Were they raised with love? Yes. You know what I mean? Is that better than the alternative? Yes. So it's like, I don't necessarily know if I could say it's wrong or I would stop it, but something just really just innately just doesn't sit right with me.
Now, what Teacher Anisha just said is the reason why I have an issue with it. She said there was a white gay couple that was adopting Black kids and basically treating them like slaves. I've seen a couple of episodes of Law and Order where this has happened.
We know that's based in truth.
Right. And I'm quite sure that this happens more often than not. Not only that, but it's not just adoption; it's also foster parents.
Mm-hmm.
Foster parenting for me is the issue where you have white foster parents, and especially when they have a lot of foster kids.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to tell me that they're going to treat all of those different kids the same.
No.
I feel some kind of way. And I understand what people are saying that, there aren't enough families that want to adopt or that want to foster kids or that are Black. Well, that's because of the way they put the rules out there for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that a single mother can't adopt a kid is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Or the stress that they put them through to be able to do it. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The cost.
And
the cost of adoption
is astronomical.
You really want to get rid of these kids and give them a nice place to stay?
Uh-huh.
Why should I have to pay? Literally, we are buying babies.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a baby market.
It's a baby market. If
if people aren't for sale, then what the fuck is adoption?
That's exactly what it is. It's weird. I went through adoption journey with a friend of mine who was giving her daughter up for adoption. So I went through the entire journey with her, only for her 5 days post labor call the family back and say, I want my baby back. That was my friend who wanted her baby back. I felt so bad for
the other family.
Oh, I felt bad. It was crazy all the way around. But I do know, like we said, statistically, Black kids aren't being adopted at the rate of white kids.
Mm-mm.
So I can't say stay with your kind, or I can't say that, but it's still,
it puts you in a place.
Yeah, and of course, I'd rather you have a loving family above all. But
I always think about saving Isaiah. She couldn't comb his hair. She ain't know nothing about the lotion to put on him.
But then too, what is that? What is the savior complex? Because these white women, like Angelina Jolie, right? She's a savior. She's a humanitarian. She goes out there. But then she went and got a Cambodian baby, African baby. She didn't go get no white babies because it wouldn't have gone. It wasn't her saving. But
she just had white babies.
Yeah. It's weird.
Same thing with Madonna. She got a little We Are the World.
Yeah, she does. And I want to know what the mindset behind that is. Do they think that
because it's expensive? That is okay. I read somewhere that the new way to show you got money is to have multiple children. Because kids are so expensive. So that's the new way for elite people to show that they have real money.
I went to a village and picked out a human.
No, just having lots of kids. Think about it. Putting your kid in a good school, tuition, daycare, clothing, extracurricular activities, college.
Way to
you try to do that with one kid. Do you know how hard it is to do it with 5?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the new way of showing how established you are as a person. Keep talking, man. I need some water.
I mean, that's just absolutely ridiculous to me when it comes to that. I would never put my wealth into my child. That's like buying an airplane or a boat. Everyone knows it's just dumping money. But you're also affecting someone's life. Like, I'm not understanding this process right here. I looked up these statistics, right? So ethnicity wise, 50% of adoptions are white kids, 25% are Black kids, Hispanics are 13%, and Asians are only 4%. And I wonder if that's because there's less Asians up for adoption. You know what I mean?
I bet that is.
Yeah, because we know what they do.
But no, not only that, but let's think about it. In certain countries, you can't have a whole bunch of babies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're not allowed to have. They're only allowed to have one anyway.
They get aborted, so it's not like they can't.
They're only allowed to have one kid anyway. But I bet you the Asian babies up for adoption are what?
What you mean?
Girls.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely girls. They're definitely girls. I don't know. I mean, I'm here for a happy, healthy family, but I'm also here for I don't know. I just fucking don't know. I don't know. Mm-mm.
So I have 4 adoptive cousins. Mm-hmm. My aunt was a foster parent for a long time. As a matter of fact, one to this day, she had this one cute little brown baby, and we used to call her Muffy.
Mm-hmm.
And Muffy was with us for maybe about 6 to 8 months, and my aunt was about to try. That was the first kid my aunt was going to try to adopt.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, Muffy was returned back to her parents.
Mm-hmm.
So my aunt ended up fostering some other kids and end up adopting those kids, and them kids they are family members. One of the kids looked so much like me as a kid that yeah, it was creepy. She would see pictures of me as a baby and be like, "Oh, that's me," and I'd be like, "No, it's not. That's me. Look at the background, babe. You was not in the 80s. Look at the toys. Them is not you.
Right? Them toys is made of metal."
But the thing about all of my aunt's children was that they were all born addicted to drugs. And what that means is within 72 hours of giving birth, their parent, their mother did some sort of drug.
Yeah.
I wonder how many of the Black children are not adopted because of that fact.
because it is a drug addiction attached.
Because there is a drug addiction attached to the child, and you know that if you have, do you know how difficult it is to comfort a baby who is coming off of crack?
Man.
Do you know how difficult it is to be with a, you know what I'm saying? Like we're not talking about regular issues. We talking about different type of issues. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wonder what. That's why I said this was a boss move.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, what she's doing is absolutely great. I get it. I definitely get it. Part of me, I can't help but think of it like this, and I don't have like a personal experience with adoption, but it's like this, I see it as this like white savior superiority. Like it reinforces that when you're waiting for these white families to come save these black kids. And I think that's why it bothers me. And you know, my mom is white. Like I walked around with a white mom my whole life. So I'm not looking at it from that aspect. It's just that I can't, if I wish I could even, that's why I'm over here thinking so hard. I wish I could put.
This has definitely got to be a starter pack.
Yeah, because I want to,
and not just from the side of the adoptor. What about the adoptee?
Yeah.
If you've been adopted and you were adopted by Caucasian parents and you black, how do you feel about that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or better yet, what happens if you are a black kid and you in a situation and your white parents can't understand what you going through?
There's stuff that
what you do when your white parents vote for Trump. Well, my black mom voted for Trump, so I can't.
Well, I mean, what do you do when your white parents can't comb your hair? Like we said earlier, like there's certain things, and I know I don't want to. I know at the end of the day you want to be loved, right?
Right.
I get that.
Ricky said, "What's the number to call in?" 404-254-4347. 404-254-4347. You guys can call in and definitely let us know what's going on, how you feel about this conversation. But I just it's really, I think the adoption, not just the adoption, but the whole the system needs to be uprooted and changed, because you have white people literally on TV telling us that they do not wash their kids. But then you have black kids that go to school and they might smell a little bit because the hot water got cut off, or they don't have clean clothes because you can't go to the laundromat every week like you need to, or you don't have a washing machine at home, and they get their kids taken away for their kids being dirty.
Yeah. But white kids intentionally aren't washed.
Right. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt a lot of times that the system needed to teach and not take.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? It's situations where I don't need you to take my kids from me. I need you to help me out in this situation. You know, I don't know.
So Teacher Anitra, this was Teacher Anitra says, I was very shocked that Angie and Brad agreed for their daughter to go to Spelman. I think that allows her to get that black experience. And that to me stuck out because my mom was always very much, I'm a white woman, you aren't. I need you to understand your blackness. It's something I can't teach you. So she put me in a lot of black experiences. You know what I mean? She made sure I was surrounded by black people outside of the home. And she was intentional behind it. She knew she couldn't give that to me. Mm-hmm. And so when I saw the kid go to Spelman, it made me think they didn't just drop her off in Spelman. She's been prepared for this black journey the entire time. So they tried to keep her baseline. But as a white woman, how do you teach? As a white family, how you can't teach blackness? You know what I mean? Like, what was in her life that made her go to Spelman? She could have very well went to one of these Ivy League schools, whatever, but she chose a HBCU. And part of me wonders if that is to establish her blackness. You know, I have to do something so y'all know I'm not just a rich kid from Hollywood. But I don't know.
What makes us black? Is it our melanin or is it our experience?
It's the experience.
Because if that's the case, then you do have, like, I watched this lady on TikTok, and I like her TikToks because she's like, oh damn, this person's damn near gone.
Dang, is that the big giant one?
No, that's the black one that the dog keeps chewing on, but whatever. Okay, so this lady, she's like, when she talks about things,
people are always jumping down her throat because visually she is white. This lady don't have not a lick of melanin in her skin. Her hair, she looks Caucasianal. But she will explain to you what I am is I'm Black Creole. So I look like this because my ancestors were raped. Right? But the truth of the matter is both of my parents are Black. I've just got recessive ass genes. So because of that, she uses her platform to let you know about the differences. She's like, I can move in spaces that my brothers and sisters can't move into. I'm privileged to conversations that other people wouldn't have or make. And so the question becomes, what conversations would the white household have that you might not have had in front of other Black people, but because this baby was raised around you for so long, you've let your guard down. And so you say things or do things. I would hate to be a Black kid in a white household and they talking about George Floyd or they talking about Trayvon Martin or something like that, and they're talking negatively, and I'm like, well, what about me? And they're like, oh, but not you, because you're not one of them. But wait a minute. So then it goes back to my question. What makes me Black then? Is it because I was raised in the hood and I have experiences? Is it because I've had boyfriends call me? Well, a boyfriend called me from the side of the road saying this police officer just made all of us get out the car and strip searched us, and we sitting on the side of we had to sit on the side of the road handcuffed. This really happened to me, and I'm crying with my dude. Like, this is messed up.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely get it. I've had a bajillion experiences and that have let me know that I am Black. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to do with what I've learned, with what I've culture. It taught me that the world sees I'm
you as Black.
And as being biracial kid, you have identity issues. You have to figure out which way you're going to go. I swear this all the time. I really believe your DNA is either white or Black. As a mixed person, I have multiple sisters. One of them is just white. She's white, not by skin. We look the same. It's by her soul that she's white, and I can't explain it. If you're not in it, you might think I sound crazy right now.
I would love to meet her just because of how you say that.
Yeah, I mean, she's white, and that's just what it is. Like, it's nothing good or bad, whatever. The other one, who is her, they have the same mom and dad, is Black. She's Black. She's just Black. Her soul and spirit is Black. And they both grew up in the same environment, same household, same grandparents. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're a great case study to me because they came out very different with the same exact environments. And I really think that's what it is. But I know for me personally, I always felt Black. Number one, I've always been for the underdog. And unfortunately, I think that underdog status just made me understand I was Black. I was surrounded by white women growing up, but my mom was very much like, no, this is your culture. You go do this. It's definitely like a lawnmower going on upstairs. but oh, it's a vacuum cleaner. I don't know if y'all can even hear that. We need soundproofing on the ceiling.
Okay.
But with the I don't even know what the fuck I was about to say. But just the world taught me I was Black. The world taught me, like, no matter, you could straighten your hair, you could stay out the sun for a year. But my experiences were Black experiences. And I don't mean like hanging out in the hood. That's not Black. That's just happens. I'm talking about the way I was treated by the world. You know what I mean?
So I think I've told you guys this story before about the other fight that I got into in my life. And that was when a white girl basically was in my face. And we didn't get into a fight because of her words. It's very difficult to force me to fight you over words. If I'm going to fight you, it is literally because you touched me.
Yep.
You can say all you want to say. We can argue all day long. I got word. I got snappy comebacks. I'm a witty motherfucker. I will make you want to hit me.
Yeah.
But until you actually put your hands on me is when I become defensive, right? So one of the things that came out of her mouth was, I'm Blacker than you.
Ooh, I've been told that.
And her premise was from the fact that her skin was darker than mine. Now, if this young lady was to have children, or with a black man, or if this young lady was to adopt a black child, I would wonder how she would treat or respond to that kid.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because you telling me that you're blacker than me is jealousy. That's all that was. Because like I told her, I said, ma'am, you stay out of the tanning bed for 1 week, and I swear to God, you're not gonna look like that no more. Me, this is my melanin year round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've had white people tell me they were blacker than me. By actions, not by the way we look. You know what I mean? Like, how dare you?
So let's go to something that Red Warriors Love said. Red Warriors Love said, well, Brad Pitt is a Missouri boy. He's got quite a few brothers around him. So does that give him a pass? Does that make him black? I got a homeboy who pledged Q. Like, he pledged Q, got a brand on his ass and everything. Whitest white boy you've ever seen in your life. But I swear to God, that blue-eyed bastard is one of the niggerest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Does that make him black? Or does that make him, like, how does this work?
I always say this. You can have sex with black guys, you can marry black guys, you can have black kids. But when you walk out your house by yourself, you're still a white woman, right? There's nothing. You might know 1,020,000 black people, but if you shut your mouth and stand there, you are a white woman, right? The police are going to treat you like a white woman. So I don't go with that whole psychology of, oh, well, because I had a woman come in, I had to speak with a client, and she told me, she was like, well, I'm black because my babies are black. No, ma'am. No, you're not. You're a white mother of black babies, but you are a white mother.
So now let's think about what you were just saying, right? How the world treats you because you're white or black, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a white woman, you innately have that white privilege of being able to cry.
Yes, and it be heard.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you had a black daughter and she watched you doing that, would she be able to get away with those fragile white tears in the same way that you do it? And because children are going to emulate their parent. And a black child doesn't realize that this woman is doing this or she's getting away with this because of that feeling of white men needing to take care of these fragile white women. But black women are supposed to be strong and can endure and take care of everything.
Right.
Right? So how is it that you teach your black daughter as a white woman to be a strong black woman, not because we want to be, but because innately we have to be?
Have to be. I can say that for sure. I know I have white privileges. In certain rooms, I have white privilege. I've told you, I've been on the other side of a kick door from the police. Every single person got arrested. They sat me down and asked me what were my plans for college. I was the only lightest, brightest person in the room. There's no reason I got treated by that like that other than the white privilege that's bestowed upon me. Like, luckily, I was raised by a woman who just knew she had to be strong. It wasn't anything other than she just had to be strong. Race wasn't attached. She wasn't raised in America, so I think her mindset was a little bit different. But she was just a strong woman and taught me that I had to be a strong woman. I made sure that my blackness, you know what I'm saying, went that way. But I didn't understand as a young child, I was always the aggressor in the classroom. I was always the one who was wrong.
What time is it?
9:07.
Girl, my clock says 8:49.
Oh. This one?
No, this one.
Oh, yeah. Mine says 9:07. What time is it, y'all? Yeah,
this says 9:07. 9:07. Why the fuck does my clock say 8:49?
Zoe been on your computer.
I was gonna say, we gotta keep talking. Wait a minute.
We do. We do.
3 hours is enough.
But oh yeah, they say 9:07 over here. Thank y'all. But I said that I had to learn that my blackness was getting me in trouble. I didn't know that. I didn't know because coming from me, I went to a elementary school that was all white kids. So I was the darkest, biggest, tallest, you know what I'm saying? So anything I had a problem with was aggressive. And it never dawned on me, you know what I'm saying? Then I go hang out with white people, not only am I regular size now because black people are just made bigger, you know what I'm saying, than little white kids. But the things I said weren't aggressive anymore. It was just normal. The spirit I had wasn't outlandish. It was just normal. So
I don't like when I'm around white women and I start talking or whatever, and they look at me like I'm flamboyant.
Yeah, or they look at almost like a circus.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Like I'm a caricature.
Yes.
And I have to, like, they're like, you're just always so on, and I'm like, no, I'm expressive.
Yes.
Like, I don't, you know, I don't talk really like this, and you know, like I talk with my hands. I have to explain things, you know. I'm in your face about it, and I wonder sometimes, is that my blackness, or is that just sunshine?
Yeah.
Is that just Cherie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's, for me, being all the way black, always being around black people, you know, even in my choices in college, I didn't want to go to an all black school for a particular reason, because I felt as though the world wasn't all black, and I needed to make sure that I could move within whatever spaces, you know what I'm saying, and be able to still feel comfortable no matter what. When I get around certain white people, I feel myself pull my personality back, because I don't feel as though they can take it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's me working in my blackness or me working in my I'm just a lot. Is my I'm a lot
a
baseline for black people, or is my I'm a lot just a baseline for everybody?
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean. It's a very good question. But I also feel the same way. I tend to not thrive in environments of white people that give me anxiety. And a lot of times I look at Target gives me anxiety. School PTA meetings, just because of where my kids go to school, give me anxiety. But it's groups of white people.
I will never be the only black friend.
Yeah,
I will never.
No.
It's never. I'm never. If I'm in a group of people, it's either we're all black or it's mostly black and then some mix and maybe a white girl here or there. But you will never see me as the only black girl in a group.
Shout out to Mako girls. Hey y'all.
Hey Mako girls. That's my anxiety.
No,
and I find myself when I'm in those spaces that I am extremely uncomfortable, because I don't know what you're thinking of me and how to take it, because eventually I'm gonna be me. That's why I can't, like, when growing up, my dad was like, I could see you being a CEO of Coca-Cola. Like, I see you could run a Fortune 500 company. You're absolutely right, Father. I could, but I'd have to build that company myself.
Yeah.
Because the inter-office politics that go on with Sarah, Karen, and Sharon would not allow Cherie to make it.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because I'm not going to be quiet. I'm going to say exactly how I want to say it and what I want to say. And I don't give a fuck about your feelings.
Not at all.
And that that fragileness, I wouldn't be able to get through that. And I don't know if I can say, if I had a white mother, if this personality would have been okay with a white mother, if she would have tried to push this down.
Yeah. I'm just blessed by the freaking gods that I had the mother that I had. You know, like I said, my dad has 5 kids, 4 baby mamas. I see the difference in whiteness and levels of whiteness, and you know what I'm saying. I see
who they were
there is
raised
a
by.
gradation to whiteness, and I think a lot of times black folks just think, "Oh, white is white," but there is a gradation to whiteness. And I just said my mom wasn't raised here, and she was raised by a man who's not from here. His family's from Italy, and her mom's family is from Ireland. Within whiteness, being Italian and Irish is the dirtiest of the dirt. They're just dirty. White people
because they were Moors.
Yeah. So,
they were mixed with Moors, and that's why white people treat Italian people the way they do. They don't. That's why it's white and then Italian.
Yeah.
Like, they don't always. Nah. And if you and honestly, if you notice, Italian people, what are they? They're excitable. They're loud. They season their food.
Right?
Italians ain't nothing but black people.
But I mean, that shit, it makes a difference. All those little minute things make a difference in how you are perceived and how you project.
Mm-hmm. So would that matter in adoptions?
Absolutely. I believe it does. And I feel, I think what's bothering me is I feel like I'm justifying it off of feeling and not fact. And I've never been adopted. I've never adopted. None of that. So I know at the end of the day, you'd rather just have a happy home. You know what I mean? And that's hard to come by. So I wouldn't put a stipulation on the race. But if we're going to take that out of it, fuck yeah. Mexicans, go to Mexico. Fucking Asians, go to Asia. Black people stay with, that's how I would do it. So, but like I said, I can't justify it with that. We got a lot of comments over here.
Let's go.
So we've got a great good morning. I'm sorry, comedic gangster. Morning ladies gotta come. Yes, you do. Before Angelina, all he was dating was sisters. Don't forget about Jen Aniston. He doesn't give.
Yeah, wait, who?
We're talking about Brad.
No, I know, but who did he date that was his sister in the public?
In the public, there was one. He did mess with one chick.
Who did he date in the public that was black? Because I want to know. Because I don't give a damn who he dated in private.
Yeah.
Who did you date in public that was his sister? Who did you bring out? That's just like Leonardo DiCaprio. They be like, oh, he dates sisters all the time. Who in public did he date that was black?
Yeah, the only one, Robert De Niro, and like we just said, he lightweight black anyway. So he married a black woman
and got black kids. Robert De Niro, he definitely get to go to the damn cookout.
Yeah.
Why? Because I bet you Robert De Niro has stood at a damn grill with some flip-flops and some socks on.
Yeah. No, okay, he did date Robin Givens, but Robin Givens don't Brad Pitt.
When Robin Givens was skinny?
No,
did he date skinny Robin Givens or fat Robin Givens?
First of all, Robin Givens don't count because she fucking crazy as hell. She don't count. And I don't know how black she is. I really don't. Raw Country said he's always the black spot. How does that make you feel, Country? Especially doing what you do, being the black spot.
Yes, Country is always the black guy. I would like to know how Country. Red Word is Love said he dated Iman and Robin. Iman, she ain't black either.
Nah, she ain't black. She's the Ethiopian model, right?
Yeah, she definitely ain't black. I mean, she's black by color, but that is not a black woman. Y'all know it. Red Word is Love said Italians are black from the breeding from the Hannibal days. Yeah. And Comedic Gangster said, so is that why we make spaghetti so good? Because us is Italian related. Yes, and that's why we make fish with it too.
Comedic Gangster said you're gonna end up looking like a red sock and a white load. Yeah, being the only black person.
He said, don't forget about my boy Gary Owens. He had a black wife and she divorced him. Yeah, Gary Owens is on the fence with that one. I'm on the fence with him. And the only reason why is because I've listened to his wife and she's saying that her thing is that he used his attachment to her and their children as his end on black people, and that's
the same thing that I was talking about earlier. You still wake up a white person, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but you're using this experience with us as clout, not as
Yeah, because if he wasn't married to he wouldn't have been able to, his comedy wouldn't have developed the way it did.
It wouldn't have been funny.
Not at all. And his whole shtick is he can say stuff that other white people really can't, and he has this insight, right?
And then not only that, but listen just to his voice and how he talk and stuff like that. It really,
that's one thing that bothers me. When white people do black voices, and y'all want to sound so. Hood doesn't equal black. Y'all know that, right? Like hood is not black culture. It's just some black people live in the hood. White people live in the hood too. Y'all just don't glorify it. Steve Means.
That white boy had goats. He was, oh God, that white boy was not, he went to high school with me. And then I loved his name. His name was Stephen Allen Means, so they called him Sam.
That's cool. That's cool, Sam.
When I tell you that white boy, he was black. to us.
So, yeah, Dusty.
I'm not saying that it ain't some people, like you said, got spirit.
Alan Thicke and them. Robin Thicke. But they Canadian, so it hit different. I think Robin Thicke is blacker than Drake, if you ask me. But you know what I'm saying? It's just what
But you only give him that because he had Paula Patton.
I don't even count Paula Patton as black. She was see-through. Like, and she's more Mexican anyway.
She's so fucking fine.
She is, and I like her voice a lot. But
it's her smile for me. She just got this real sweet ass bitch. I fuck the shit out of you smile. She's so beautiful.
Rock Country says he doesn't care about being the only black spot. I've been that only spot. Didn't notice until I was in my 30s. I am a human and only my skin is black. I run in all circles and always just be who I am. So to you,
have you ever been in a situation though where you felt uncomfortable being the only black person? Have you ever been privy to a conversation that you probably that they forgot you was there? Like, have you ever been put in a situation where you realized
that they saw you as different, you weren't equal,
or you felt different?
Yeah,
and they, you know,
that definitely. I had a bunch of white friends growing up, and at a spend a night party, I was the last one asleep. And another one of their friends walked in, all white people, and he said, "Oh," he was like, "Who let the gorilla in the bed?" And they all died laughing. And I woke up and walked out, and I never went back to that house again.
So that's why I stopped spending the night at my brother's father's house. Okay, here we go. My mom got married. They got divorced. He got married to another woman. Mm-hmm. The woman that he got married to was Vietnamese. Mm-hmm. When they first got together, before they were married, I still would go with my little brother over there. Mm-hmm. And I went one time, and the oldest sister, her and her friends was like, "Look, there go Amy from Congo." Now, me, looking the way I look, I was like, "Who y'all talking about?"
Right?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not even that dark. Mm-hmm. Like, my nose, it would be different if you was like, I had a big ass nose or something like that, or even if I had a black nose. But of all the things y'all could have called me, it was a horrible joke.
It was.
It wasn't even a good one. Like, it made no sense. Right, exactly. And that was, I'm like, Alex, that was all it took. I'm not coming back again. Like, no, because the next time I'm going to swing on all y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that when I told my stepdad about it, nobody had my back. Oh, don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. I ain't never been afraid to call my mama and say, "Excuse me, I'm gonna need you to come pick me up."
Right now. But there's definitely conversations where I know I was privy to because I was a fairer person amongst white people. And I know I'm ambiguous. I know what I am, but a lot of times if my hair is straight or whatever and I'm with white people, I just blend the fuck in.
I was just wondering if you were to dye your hair blonde or have more blonde streaks, if you definitely would have a more of a pass.
Oh, absolutely. I've had a lot lighter hair, and then when it's straightened to kind of overall blonde, I see the difference. I experience the difference. Mm-hmm. I know when my hair straight. When I would go for job interviews or things like that, I would automatically straighten my hair because I knew it took the edge away. It calmed me down. It made me look whiter, and I knew that was I needed that advantage in the world. But I had a friend, they're from the country, you know what I'm saying? They've never treated me any way where I felt wrong, but I went down into their basement after years of knowing them, and I see the biggest Confederate flag I've ever seen in my life, hanging big as hell with all kinds of memorabilia from the South and the Civil War and stuff like that, all representative of the Confederate side. Now, these people never made me feel any kind of way, but to me, to see this in their basement, that's who they are. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
And why are you hiding it?
And yeah, why is it not in the front with the deer? You know what I'm saying? Why is it down here? Is it because your daughter has black friends and black boyfriends, so y'all knew y'all had to put it... That to me was just mind-blowing because I saw it metaphorically. Like, this is what's on top.
I don't go by my black name.
You don't.
And the moment so when we lived in California, I went by my black name. Mm-hmm. The moment we moved to Georgia, I looked my mom in her, I don't want to go by that name anymore, mm-hmm. because I understood that name was going to cause me to be looked at differently.
Especially here.
Right, comparative to Cherie.
Yeah.
Cherie is a racially ambiguous name, and depending on who is reading it,
it could be Sherry.
It could be Sherry. It could be Sheree. It could be Cherie or Cher. So it allowed me to be able to get more job application. Even my last name. My last name isn't a Jackson, Johnson, or a Jones. You know what I'm saying? My last name, my maiden last name was Hobart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is a Caucasian last name.
Yeah.
And trust me, I know. Ancestor.com let me know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with my racially ambiguous name, I definitely got more interviews comparative to using my black name.
Absolutely.
And I know my name is black. I know my name is black.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think as black people, we try to use it to our advantage when we can, but at the same time, in some places we just can't escape being black. And back to the original premise of this conversation. If you are a white person adopting a black child, how do you explain navigating this world like that?
A white person can't explain it. They can't.
Because no white person ever had to tell me that I need to change my name. My mother didn't tell me I needed to change my name. My father didn't tell me that. But I inherently knew that this not going to work.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And this is when I was in 9th grade, y'all. I had the sense of mind to be able to say, we need to adjust this. You know what I mean? And for those who don't know, they are called resume names. My dad did a whole story on it when he was a newscaster. He told me about this lady who named her. Y'all naming y'all kids Hennessy and cocaine.
Yeah.
Hold on. This one right here. I swear to God, I met a young lady and this was her name.
Oh, I got one for you. I can pull the mugshot.
Here it is, right here. I'm posting it. That was her name. And I looked at it and I had to ask her twice. I'm not going to say this out loud. Please pronounce your name. Now, I know when you read that, it spells Shithhead. And you're thinking to yourself, I know what that says. That's shithead. But it's not. It's Shatheed.
Yeah, they could have put an apostrophe.
That's Shatheed. And it's a black person. The other one that really threw me, that I learned that I knew somebody named it, her name was Latrine.
Ain't that a toilet?
It is. It's a military toilet.
Yeah. And my cousin taught a man named Dal Pacino Al Capone was his name. Al Capone being the middle name. He's in prison now for like 50 years. But what?
My favorite though, I met a Benjamin Dover.
Sometimes I think parents just be fucking with
I be like, y'all, your first bully was your mama.
Yeah.
Your name is Benjamin Dover. Benjamin Dover. And he was like, yes, I know what my name is.
I knew a Ben Dees. I just thought that was a cool name. But listen what Teacher Aditya said. She said, when she moved here to South Carolina, this white man got mad at me and said, where did you get your license from, you monkey? Like, that's the kind of stuff I think when you talk about white parents raising black kids. Like, I don't know how that would fare if you came home and told your white mom that. You know what I mean? How
she's not going to be mad at it. Yeah, how do you console your kid with that?
Yeah, and even if she's mad and understands, understanding is different than experiencing, right? I understand.
Because how do you tell your kid how to adjust to that the next time? How do you
exactly.
deal with that the next time? You know what I'm saying? Because see, if it was my kid and my kid came home and told me some white man or some white person called him a monkey, my response to my child would be, okay, the next time a white person tells you that calls you a monkey, ask them whose lips look alike.
Primate lips definitely look like white people lips.
Y'all ever notice that primate lips look exactly like people from London? I'm just saying.
Yeah. For real.
You calling me a monkey, but y'all
is real monkeyish.
y'all favored.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire. I had this little boy when I went to Lithia Springs. He told me to go back to Africa. I said, you say that like your family is Indian. Bitch, ain't you Dutch or French or something like that? Take your ass back to the Netherlands. See, as black people, we got to be able to pull that shit right back out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't internalize that. You know what I'm saying? When I was working at my first job at Wendy's, I had a white lady put the money on the counter and push it to me. But then she held her hand out for me to put the money back in her hand. You know what the fuck I did? Drop that shit on the floor. Fuck you. Fuck you. Putting it on the. Drop that shit on the fucking floor. I bet you wish you would. Who the fuck is you talking to? Respect go both ways.
It definitely does. It definitely does.
Respect go both ways. And if it happens to my kid, that's exactly what I'm gonna teach my kid. Baby, if somebody disrespects you like that, disrespect them back. Equally and respectfully. Meaning, I'm gonna respectfully disrespect the fuck out your ass, because it's gonna be worse than what you just did to me.
Absolutely. We got a lot of comments. The real Bowman Lee says, I don't like white people adopting black people. I feel you on that. Sad part for me is wondering what a nigger was after being, and I say it like that because it was spelled like that. What a nigger was after being called that by a Native American. I think sometimes we forget that darker people can still be racist to black people, right? We always...
don't get it twisted. Mexicans can be very racist to black
colorism
people.
Is very strong within
colorism is very strong, and the reason why is because Mexico was definitely integrated by black people. What you don't know is during the Civil War, if you could make it to Mexico, Mexico would not extradite black people back. So there are big cities and towns in Mexico where the Mexicans look darker than charcoal.
Yeah.
These is niggers.
Yeah.
Okay? But there's definitely a colorism in Mexico. That's why they call them negras.
Well, no, yeah, I know a Mexican family very, very, very well, and the daughter, one of the daughters, is very, very dark skinned. Their dad is black Mexican, basically, and they call her negra. That's what they call her. And
negrita.
It's kind of weird. The other one, the fair skinned sister, they call her Muña, which is short for baby doll. So you have the black girl, and then you have the baby doll, and it's like the negra. It's obvious the way she's treated is different. It's very obvious. Raw Country said the first experience was here in Atlanta, waiting on my ride, and one of his coworkers called security because I was sitting waiting with a big black jacket on. So they just assumed he was a bad guy because he was a black guy in a jacket. Basically, is what I'm reading.
And Raw Country works on sets.
Yeah,
like he's somewhere where they got millions and millions of dollars of equipment. So think of what he's saying.
And it was his co-worker, which means they were in the building together at some time.
You know me.
He said the lady has spent the last 10 years apologizing. But it's the fact that, to me, it's the thought process exists there.
And I hope every time you get a chance to make her feel uncomfortable, you do. Like every time you put on a black jacket, be like, hey, don't call the police on me. I'm just putting my jacket on because I'm cold. I would make that lady feel uncomfortable every single chance I got.
Mm-hmm.
Every chance I got.
Yeah. Tell them, why is a monkey's face white? Monkey's faces are white. We were everywhere on this planet first. We are the beginning, and we will be the end. Yeah, it's a lot out there when it comes to race. Like I said, I can't quantify it. I just know I feel it. But I'd rather you not go shop for black babies, white people. I think it's weird. And don't go fuck a black dude because you want a black baby. That shit's weird too.
That's even weird.
Yeah,
it's called #BreadBlack. Go look at that.
Bread black. Yeah.
#bread black. Go look at that one. BREED black. Go look at that thread. That is the craziest thread.
There's a clip of the Kardashians talking a long time ago, and I just remember it in my head. She was like, Khloe was like, I can't wait to have black babies. And it just itched. And then she wouldn't have black babies.
You want to have black babies.
And we know OJ's your daddy, but it's just like, it just never sat right with me. You know what I mean?
Allegedly!
man.
The views of All Hustle No Fear are not in line with Hits 92.3. The views of all of these shows out there.
You seen that nose on that girl? You seen Chloe nose? That's OJ nose. Y'all seen her work a knife? Have y'all? That's OJ, baby girl. They call her Chloe J. Prove me wrong. Chris, prove me wrong. Yay, bring the receipts. I know you got the receipts. I know you've been in Chris's closet.
Raw Country said the other co-workers did her worse than I could ever. Plus, I don't hold grudges.
You don't seem like you
don't seem like the type.
You're a Libra, aren't you? Them grudges supposed to be held tightly and close to your body. Right? It's okay. You don't want to.
He a man, Libra.
Oh yeah,
that's the difference. He a man.
Y'all
Libra.
girls. We the real niggas. Girl Libras are the real niggas. Boy Libras is dogs. It's the bitches. Y'all the blues.
Y'all be she said bitch.
Oh, so we're not black. We're everywhereans. No such thing as race when it's maritime law. Who is Zoe Williams? Oh, Zoe Williams, Red Warriors. Okay, that's a conversation between y'all. Go ahead. I'm black. I'm black.
Hey, wait, where is it at? She posted that. She said, man, I'm black, bleedy black, I'm black, my black say black, I'm black. Man,
have y'all seen my kids? I think it's fantastic. I love when people can't put us together.
Yeah, that's actually quite funny. Your kids are definitely not racially ambiguous.
Sometimes I can't spot them out. Oh yeah, I did go that route. But I mean, it's real. You gotta just being mixed. I understood. I could either have whoever I had kids with was what they were going to be. Mm-hmm. But I understand. I went canceled out. Man, I went to the motherland for that. I went to the motherland. I said, we taking this shit back. We did.
Oh God. All right, y'all. It's that time where we let y'all know that you need to tell somebody. Tell somebody to follow us, okay? I'm trying to reach 300 on my TikTok. I'm at like 286. That means I only need 15 people. I know it's really 14, but you know what I'm talking about. I need 15 people to go to TikTok and follow us at All Hustle No Fear. We're at like 266 on YouTube. Let's go ahead and hit us at 300.
That's the goal for the end of the week.
It's the goal for the end of the week. Put us at 300. It's my birthday. Come on. What's up? Yes, what's up? Tell everybody to follow us. Go ahead and subscribe to us on YouTube, okay? And we about to hit 4 grand. That's right. We're going to hit 4K on Instagram. If y'all can just tell 100 people. We just need 100 people. 100.
That's the goal for this week.
That's the goal for this week. Come on,
the Instagram and the Twitter for her birthday and the Cash App.
Yeah,
her birthday.
Like it's my birthday. We at 3905. That means I need 95 people to go ahead and follow us on Instagram. This could happen because I am not blocked. Alex, that picture I posted, you got me fucked up.
What? You stop. You can DM me. She like to post shit and tag me and then be like, "But it's your no, girl. DM me. I'll see it."
They definitely
the one where she's sitting on his.
Yeah, they flagged me.
I mean, yeah, because her ass was out and
then she had that pussy in the face.
She did. She put that thing on the brush to see for that.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
What it is.
Teacher Anitra, OJ did not do it, and we can debate that, but that is his baby. So we have to have. I agree halfway, but OJ didn't do it. We'll talk about it later.
Shout out to all my Libras out there that are celebrating their birthday. Yes. Like I said, I will be turning 40 on Thursday. If you know me and you want to hang out, one of my homegirls, Canna Bitch, said she's going to surprise me and we're going to do something Friday evening. Ooh. So jump in my DM and I'll let you know wherever she's going to take me to eat. We're probably going to act the ass. I told her whatever it is, she got to pick me up because I'm going to allow y'all to get me drunk.
Woo!
I'm gonna allow y'all to get me drunk. I am. And I'm talking about, I don't want to remember what happened. Just
you doing an Alex night?
Yeah, I'm willing to do it. I'm gonna let y'all kidnap me, okay? I don't have to work I don't have to be at work till 12 on Saturday. So whatever happens, okay? Okay?
I'm with it. Whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't hang out with us for our birthday, and I say our because please believe Alex will be re-celebrating her birthday with me.
I did this weekend too. Yeah,
she will be re-celebrating her birthday. Okay, so if you are out there and you can't make it, my Cash App is AHNF923ATL. Please bless my Cash App. If you want me to do something particular, put it in the notes. Like if you send me money and you literally want me to go to Shein, say, bitch, Shein. If you want me to buy some shoes, say, bitch, shoes. Okay?
Bend over and bust it over.
Hey, please. Say strokers. If you want me to go to the strip club with your money, you have to say this is strokers' money.
Identify its usage, please.
Okay? You know what I'm saying? If you want me to go eat, Poke Bowls cost me $17. Okay? A good Poke Bowl cost me $17. You send me that $17 and you say Poke Bowl. I swear to God, I'll do what you say with the money. Now, if you don't tell me what to do with this money, I'm telling you right now, anything can happen.
Something strange.
Okay? All right?
Look,
if you want to pull up
real quick, she didn't mean OJ did it. She meant OJ did Chris.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you want me to buy cannabis with your money, please put for weed. Okay, for real. If you want to celebrate with us, pull up to Hits at 6:45 because we will be drunk by 6:50.
Somebody got something for you.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Mike Vick for you.
Oh, that's nice. A 7. Yeah.
We like Mike Vick numbers.
Hey, we like that. Yeah. So, definitely. Yeah, pull up. I'm only gonna turn 40 once this time. I might turn it twice. I don't know.
No, we good. We grown. We taking these numbers because that means we survived.
Yeah.
And we cute. If we was ugly,
yeah,
it'd be
different.
I'll be like, I'm 27.
It'd be different.
And that's another thing, white people. Y'all age differently than your adopted kids. You adopt a black kid, you
look older than
her. You look way.
And
you
then
look like grandma.
And then it's never makes sense.
You gonna be jealous of that?
It never makes sense. Never makes sense. Shout out to any and everybody who hey Chrissy. Shout out to any and everybody who's out there who is celebrating a birthday. Shout out to Raw Country. His birthday is the very last day of Libra. He's on the 22nd. So just want to send out some love to him. I saw him the other day. I said, what you about to do? First of all, he was stoned. There's high and then there's stoned. He was stoned. I said, what you about to do? He said, I'm about to go home and eat a handful of mushrooms and turn on the strobe lights.
Oh, that sounds like a night. I'm cool with that.
Swear to God, I was about to say I want to come over and kick it with you. You know what I'm saying? But as a married woman, you can't just go do drugs and kick it at your homeboy house like you used to when you were single. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right. Like,
not alone. Like, I would have had to call
in the dark with these strobe lights.
Yeah, we just sitting in
but knowing country and sunshine, that's literally what it would just be.
That's exactly what it would have been. And knowing country, we'd have been watching Animal Planet. High as fuck. Talking about, look at that big ass giraffe booty. I swear to God. That's my
First of all, these comments is already dictating your gifts. Really? What I need y'all to do is put it in the notes in the Cash App.
Put it in the Cash App.
So we got cool ass earrings, Chrissy Poo.
All right, bet.
Said he'll be there, a bottle.
Oh yeah. He said he pulling up.
Say gas and Waffle House money. Oh, that's date night.
Hey, that's date night. What's up?
Of course, you got your Mike Vick for you. Cultivation 420, but you a Libra too, September 26th. Yes, Libra gang here.
Yeah. So we good. I'm all for it. And then just so y'all know, if y'all do a cake, it's only Publix. Don't y'all bring me no Walmart or no
good. Sam's Club cake be good.
I ain't never had one, but if I look on the tag and it say Kroger, I'm telling you right now, the kids gonna eat. No, I'm gonna let the kids eat it. You want, man?
Rob Mama said raw ball ticket money.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I need to find something weird to put on. I'm gonna go with like foam. Like just
styrofoam cups.
No, phones. Like just and then let you
digital.
Put your phone. Yeah, touch a nipple. Put your phone number in.
No, what is your popple? Just have your popples up on your. Just scan these.
Scan these. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's gotta be something you can wear.
All right, y'all. It's about time for us to get out of here. When we get back on Wednesday, we got a guest.
Ooh, who's the guest?
You, the guy you told us. You did it.
Oh, did I? What's his name?
Duke.
Really? Oh, shoot! I forgot all about that interview.
Oh my god!
Did you send the stuff?
Yes, that's why he's interviewing. You know me. If you don't confirm, I refuse.
Okay, I forgot. I completely forgot. That's
I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna remind him. I'm gonna remind him. Trust me, I'm gonna remind him.
Okay. Yeah, this will be a good connect. He wants to do skits and stuff too. So.
Okay, bet. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that one. The tickets are up for the OnlyFans, the OnlyFans live show. Yes. So November 8th. That's the second Tuesday in November. That is going to be our next in-studio live show. We will be networking and twerking. That's right. We're going to have OnlyFans, and it's a panel this time, okay? So far, we have 3 young ladies that are going to come in, and they all have OnlyFans pages. They're all, definitely influencers in their group. I'm waiting on Alex to confirm the male. Because I want to have some eye candy for you ladies, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to diversify.
Right. And we're going to make sure he wears some gray sweatpants. So,
Teacher Anitra, if you hit me, I'll give you a preview of him. I forgot. I think I was supposed to earlier. Just hit me and remind me.
But if you are a male and you can confirm that you will wake up and be here, because that's the issue. I done had a couple of guys say they'll come, but none of them agree after I tell them what time.
I'm about to.
Y'all don't do morning sex?
I mean, come on now,
wake y'all ass up. So, if you want to get your tickets to that, visit allhustlenofear.com. You can get your free tickets to our OnlyFans panel. If you've ever wondered about sex work, if you've ever been interested in starting an OnlyFans, a Tube8, a Pornhub, if you are an amateur fucker and you want to be a professional fucker, whatever it is.
I like that.
Make sure you are in the building. And like I said, we do not discriminate, okay? We don't care if you do it like this, or like this.
Remember, we got sword fighting. What is it? Sword fighting, Pokeballs, and arts and crafts, which would be scissors.
We like them all.
What's the NFL? The NFL. What's the email he needs to send it to? AHNF
923
ATL or just
923@gmail.com.
Okay.
What's that for?
This is for him to send the confirmation.
Oh, yes. Glory hole OnlyFans. Oh, Jesus.
The glory hole. I heard white men love glory holes.
I'm not sticking my hole my thing in a random hole. Because what if it got a bear trap on the it's a bear trap on the other side? What if you get a meth mouth?
A meth mouth. A no-tooth mouth might work.
Yeah, but meth, don't they have jagged teeth? Yeah, good on that.
I mean, it could be anything on the other side. What if it's a lot of options.
That's not cool. Y'all, we gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all see how I've been talking and my mom been watching.
Hey, mama. She silver and gold. All right.
I love you guys so much. Thank you for the last 3 years of being able to do this. This is my 3rd birthday on air, and I absolutely love y'all each and every time. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. I'll see you, but you will hear me tomorrow. Make sure you tune in to All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. Hey y'all, if you didn't see the show on Friday, you need to go ahead and check out my Instagram because I'm editing this video down right now. And when I post it, I swear to God, this is the funniest shit. Y'all got to repost it. And y'all got to check out that video where I was saying, I see your hoo-ha, ma'am. Your hoo-ha.
Yes, that whole thing was out.
Baby.
It is November 8th, right?
November 8th.
Yes, Tuesday, November 8th.
Tuesday, November 8th. And we are working on our December show. Will we say that show is going to be?
That's going to be BGM. We're about to talk fitness. And we don't do fitness the regular way. We're not talking about the boring ass fitness. We're talking about real life, real fitness, real big bitches.
Right. Yeah. So are we going to allow we're going to do a panel with that too? We're going to allow anybody who's do we want to also get another
fitness type situation? We definitely can. I wouldn't mind getting a more male-centered fitness and have a little competition just because that's the way I am.
Y'all make sure y'all come dressed in y'all workout clothes. Johns. Yeah, because I got a feeling we're going to see who can do the most sit-ups or something.
It's going to be a fun show. Just
as long as y'all don't care if I poop.
That's what Ted said. You gotta breathe, else you gonna fart.
Man, I cannot do. The moment my legs is up like this and you squeeze, I'm like a baby. Yoga is the worst. No, I hate going to do yoga.
All my bodily functions turn off when I work out.
Man,
I don't do nothing but work out.
Yoga and then the pants is so thin that you see the air come out of it.
So we're not taking you to hot yoga. That's
I did that boxing, that man, I was in there. I was so mad at my arms. I was like, I thought I was stronger than this. I felt like when you fight in your sleep, punches be slow as hell. All right, y'all, we about to play some music and get out of here. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. I love you. Here goes some Shakira with some booty.
Can we link up tonight? Drink some rock and Sprite tonight. My pussy is super tight. Couple years without taking pipe. I am squirting back to back. I made a mess over the floor. Moaning out loud, the neighbors banging on my door. But the pounding ain't gon' get it. You gotta put your tongue all up in it. Give me a better feeling, shy fucking your brain. You know you like it. Stop holding back, baby boy, don't try to fight it. Got a little insane, orgasm riot. I'm an Aries, baby daddy, you a Pisces. I'd rather make love than get a quickie. Love it when you're on top, go slow in me. And when we make love, it's a hell of a drug. I'm addicted to you like I'm a coke fiend now. Put it in your face, know you like the way it tastes. The way I scream your name in your ear, I wanna sing. Ooh, right there. Don't stop, daddy. Feeling so good, riding you like a caddy. Beat it up like a porn star actor. Slurp it up, stimulate from my reaction. You know I like it rough, handcuffing me in action. So choke me up on your back. I do the scratches on top of cars, up in these bushes, on these staircases. No fucks where we do it. Don't tell nobody what we do. I won't tell nobody what we do. Keep this between me and you. All of this between me